Good evening, one and all. It's Friday, it's the end of the week, and today we are tuning into some Warframe. Although, I will be quite honest, I'm noticing a few red lights popping up on my dashboard here. I'm a little bit concerned as to what is happening. What is going on here? Why is it blinking up and down? Basically, I'm keeping an eye on the thing that measures how many glitches there are on sending the stream through, so you don't get issues with the stream. There is some shiftiness at the moment. Let me know if there are any issues with the stream on your end, everyone. It should be fine at the moment. Everything is showing fine right now, but if there are issues, let me know. If I need to power on again, I'll do that. We'll see what happens. So far, it seems to have stabilized. God knows what was happening there. Anyway, welcome in, everyone. Welcome on in. Are you feeling better? I'm feeling enough to stream today, yeah. I'm feeling enough to stream today. Well, I'll be holding on as well as I can. We'll see how far that manages to go, because I'll be quite honest, this week has been draining. I have done exceedingly little. It's only with the support of those I live with that I'm actually able to do anything aside from just eat, sleep, and crumple into a pile, quite honestly. Woo, this one's taken me for a ride, it really has. Even right now, it is more the natural state and energy of being the engineer which is carrying this much. But yeah, I don't think this is COVID, no. I do believe this is just good old regular flu. Not that I have any way to know, to be honest, but it feels like it. So yeah. Thanks, Om. Thanks. You really love that emote, don't you? You really do. But welcome in, everyone. At the very least, I'm here. We can make this happen. As much or as little, for as long or as short as we can. I'm here. And so that means we can take on the Plague Star. Oh yes indeed. Now, I still think it is a little bit overhyped. I absolutely get the value in Former. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely get the value in it. I also think that getting more than just average value out of it is very close to burnout territory. If you're not the kind of person who can hardcore farm this game already, in which case you probably don't need the Former, it is a high risk of burnout at this event, so do be careful. Do be careful. I was saying, finally having sniper try after trying every other sniper in the game is surreal. Fair do. At least now you have it, yeah. At least now you have it. I do find it odd how some weapons are just kept away as they are, but yeah, it's what do you decide to do. I am not in any state of mind to start questioning those kinds of things. I can feel that my brain is running at half power, which is an improvement over the last few days. I think on Tuesday, I would probably have rated myself at like 10%. I was just... yeah. As I was saying, doctors these days are having a hard job. You can't even know whether it's just flu, common cold, influenza, or post-COVID. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Daitai, is that the solution to all of those is actually pretty much the same, because they're all viruses. So, unless the symptoms are more severe and need direct attention, the solutions are all the same. Keep your fluids up, keep your nutrients up, get plenty of rest, live it out. That's basically how I go. Hello, Esprit. Anyway, also, how did you fit down there under the weather? Well, you see, I'm very short. That's how. Has he recovered? Recovering. Let's go with that, Chalk. Recovering. Good news, Plague Star is good for resting the brain. Not if you run it solo, I discovered. That's just effort. Or at least not if you run it solo with Volt. That's effort. So yeah. Also, I ran a couple public missions to kind of gauge how I was feeling. And I came with someone who was perhaps the absolute worst host I've had in a very long time. The Thumper joined us, and it was literally teleporting into and out of the sky. Shots were registering about a second or two later than they were being fired on a hit scan weapon. I would attempt to shoot the Hemocyte, whatever you call it, the Lephantis thing that was walking out, and it would just kind of disintegrate in front of me with no damage numbers, with no apparent shots from anyone else because they just weren't being sent to my computer. Just all kinds of fun stuff, yeah. All kinds of fun stuff. A bit of budget thumpers too from what you've seen. Oh, thumpers just kind of get in the way all over the place. They just kind of get in the way. Look at that mounted Wi-Fi. It was something, but here's the thing. I opened up the FPS tracker in game, which shows you ping, and the ping was at a solid 70. A solid 70, which is a good ping. It's not great, but it's a good ping, and all of this was happening. Like that was not a good connection. That was most definitely not a good connection. So yeah, ping isn't everything, it turns out. Ping isn't everything. I've been hearing that Piranha Prime is amazing. I've been dabbling with the heck just to see if I can make some stuff happen. Vastlock is just great for purposes. Let's solve a practical problem. What? Jeez, okay, yeah, wow. It's been a long time since someone's used that one. Crikey. Joyless Greyhound. Thank you very much for 150 bits there. That has been... Has anyone ever clicked that one before? I don't think anyone's ever clicked that one before. That's... Wow. Alright. Goof Hex also take down the Hematite with one puppet. See, yeah, that's what I was expecting, and then, you know, the host was apparently sending their packets through the post. So God knows. God knows. Ah. There you are. I could already feel myself overstretching a little bit there, so I'm going to calm down. Because I literally do not have the capacity to be energized and dramatic right now. I don't. Just that is, asked for a spoon too many. Do I have a Wisp or Mesa build for Playstar that you can screenshot? Honestly, just take your high strength Wisp build, and for Mesa, just an ordinary Mesa build should do the trick. It's not like you can target the Hematite in the right places with Mesa, so you won't be caring about the 4 in any unusual way. So take what you will. Pretty much. I'm not going to do a guide on Plaguestar. One, I'm not going to have the time, feeling like I am. By the time I manage to get such a guide together, the event will have ended. And to be quite honest, I wasn't even thinking of doing a guide in the first place, because of how ephemeral this event is. I don't really like doing videos which become utterly meaningless in a week. That just sucks. Mind if I join the Plaguestar? Bring in Speedver, so no need to worry about that. Sure, come on in. I need to check that I'm not solo. There it is. So let's bring in Zom. We have to make a specific build? Nah. High strength Wisp. As for Mesa, I'm not aware of any particular Mesa shenanigans necessary, so just take your Mesa. Adapt to what's going wrong for you, really. You can optimize various bits of Plaguestar, and I'll be honest, I don't know a large chunk of them. I don't know, because I've not had the ability to test the Hematite. Because I barely have the ability to test anything right now, except for my patience. So let's not do that. Raptor says I can hop in if you want a third. Yeah, people are welcome to join in. So I'm just kind of assumed this would be happening, but we got 2 spaces available for anyone else who'd like to join in the squad here for some Plaguestar. We'll start with the standard mode, and then we'll step up to Steel Path if everything is feeling nice and hunky-dory. Let's bring in Excess, and let's bring in Arcane Descent. Boom, that's a squad. If you're busy typing, like is Raptor here, that's a little bit too slow on that one. Sorry, Raptor. A little bit too slow on the draw. A little bit too slow on the draw. I'd be apologetic, but with that 23-month badge next to your name, you know how this works, so it's all good. Hello, Sil. Stupid controller chat. Well, I mean, if we compare the time here, Zom got the first message off at 1900, and yours was at 1909. I mean, if it takes you 9 minutes to type a message, well, that's on you. That's on you. I hope your Wi-Fi doesn't make you disconnect. Well, if you do disconnect, we got a Raptor wanting your spot, so don't disconnect. That would be my suggestion. I am definitely running on half spoons. I have my tea. It's the most consistent thing I have had in the last few days. Oh. Throughout Tuesday, Wednesday, especially, I was mostly reduced to being able to use my computer with one hand because typing or maneuvering around like this was just more than I could process, to be quite honest. More than I could process without just exhausting myself quickly. I was exhausted existing. That's how I felt. Max match? I don't actually know what you mean.
Dark times, killer.
And it could be that I'm just too slow to process.
Entire
Alright.
To the infested.
All squad members must have their thing. Arcane Descent did not build one.
You choose to pursue other actions, it seems.
Screw your Wi-Fi, mate. You literally do not have the means to do this. Leech. Yeah, it's alright. That's surely going to happen to me. Raptor! You get your space after all.
Here's a familiar face.
Yes, Esprit, there are. Well done.
Hey, heck. He has toxin enough to destroy. Alright, chop.
Here we go.
Says he wants to look better.
Oh, does it, Max Match? Oh, I just never even clicked it. I think I must have done that previously and just not cared. What does squad need? People. We have a Vault, we have an Over. Now you're a Wisp. Hey, there we are, we're good. Now the only thing we could have to top it off would be a Loki. Yeah, but we don't need that. This is already more than enough. If anything, I'm assuming that is a Speedver. It makes sense.
A thing that happened out there to others.
Oh, that one has vanished.
Naive. I need you to take the X toxin and
So far, so
kill the
good.
boy.
Still alive. We're at 12 minutes into the stream and I haven't collapsed yet. That's good. That's more than I would have done on Wednesday. That's more than I would have done on Wednesday. Is this going to load? Good shout, yeah. Nova with Power Donation, that's a Speedver. Yeah. Or something else? Likely flu, but I've not gone to any doctor to figure it out. It didn't feel important.
In your area. I advise you to be careful.
It didn't feel important to just go
I will let this plague
find that out.
wild over
It was
Cetus.
just a virus that I need to work through.
I will use poison to
If it
exterminate
continues
the
to strike me even
infestation
longer,
once its
then I'll
work
look
is
into
done. The quills see
an
through
investigation.
his plan. For Grenier
But I seem to be
and
alright.
the post-chrono light, the boy
Alright
needs
enough.
to be destroyed now.
You know what?
Before
They've
it
got that.
becomes unstoppable.
I'm just going to shoot these things.
We know Vahek has Thrax toxin stored deep underground. We'll
They
use
seem
that.
to have that toxin
One
just
ill
fine, so I'm just
cure
going to go
another, eh?
up. Oh yeah.
Course, maggots
You know,
seek
I've done that earlier,
grow
and that's just pain.
away
So I'm just
from
going
my caves,
to get that thing out of my way.
lest you be crushed.
It's a lot easier to go up without the lift in the way.
Vahek, a two-bit desert
Hello, Cosmo. How you doing?
half an inch wide and a face like a rejected skin graft. Consul would
There's
like
where
you
people
to
near me,
make
but I
his
don't see
life
them. Oh, okay.
miserable. Well,
What?
more miserable.
Arkwing. Okay, they looked.
Toxin secured.
I don't know what I was seeing.
Repaired. Heck knows what we're up to now.
Whee! Speedy Arkwing.
I am directing you to the location of a Grenier chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin.
Well,
The
that is
mixer
fast.
inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it.
Keep them away, killer. That machine must finish its work.
Alright then. Everyone gets speed, everyone has damage bonus. And you know what, I'm just gonna bring the on-call through. And this is how I do this bit. To tell you would be a choice? Yeah. This is how I'm gonna do this bit. Because it's 3 minutes of sitting here. And these last for 3 minutes. So I don't need to overdo it. That does mean that getting kills of my own is a little bit more difficult because this gal is pretty damn effective at what she does.
This boil will cleanse
The damage is still on 300%.
filthy Alstron rats.
Enjoy your eye bleed.
Walls.
But yeah, infinite ammo Kumas are kind of bonkers. Kind of bonkers. Ah, looks like we got 2 of them going around. It gets work done. Let's buff them up. I don't know if this buff applies to... Ow! I don't know if that buff applies to them, but they got it. Take it, the... Sorry. You could take it, the auto guns on top of the structures around you, they annoy me. Oh, you could take out the auto guns. They appear to be dead. Yeah, they appear to be dead. Stupid bombs. I'll leave the bombs alive for anyone who's using an Incarnate gun to charge off it. Because that is convenient at night time. Every part of a bomb is a headshot, so...
The mixer needs more time. Keep the Grenier at bay.
This is a really long stage. I get that it's adds specific amount of time to the mission. It's just so long. I say well, it's 3 minutes, but it feels long. That's good to know. Apparently somebody was. Hey, there we are. Also, aside from that sound of the game doesn't actually let you know when that stage is done. It doesn't notify you, hey, go pick it up now. So just watch for that, otherwise you can just get carried away shooting stuff for no reason.
And insert the Thrax toxin. I'll steer it toward the boil.
We go! Look at the speed of that thing. Nope. That was an attempt at a portal. Nice. Oops, I overshot the drone. Well, that was confusing. I love these waypoints. Never understood the drone stage? Because we needed a Grenier drone specifically to deploy the toxin to the boil, because it... things... Yeah. It is what it is.
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
I'm just going to put some shields in places. Now we need a load of infested. Let's kill the Grenier. Might help spawn more. Oh, look, there we are.
Well, you got
That
the
did it.
reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
Just wait for that thing to get in position.
10 maggots! You trying to protect these rats? To fail!
Come on, open up.
Fail!
Open up! Open up! There we are. I think. Is it? No? Oh, I thought I got it. There we are. It's really hard to tell. Each Vault Shield has its own timer. Also, if you spawn more than 4, the first one pops.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and
Here we
half
go.
as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
A lot of buffs? Yeah, we got a lot of things happening. Come on, Biggie. Ah, okay.
Listening, magnificence.
Toxin. Come on, come on, come on. Fuck's sake. There we go. Where's old group of them?
Well, you got the reaction.
Howdy.
Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it
Grass
on the
fed
head,
buffs.
eh?
I just kind of paint the area with the power on it and it kills all the group, the infested, so that's great. Come on, open up, open up, open up, open up, open up, open up, open up. Thank you. Thank you. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Cool. Good.
Well, you got the reaction.
And
Big
final
as a
one.
house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
I don't know if this is a new shield or not, but I'll grab the other one if need to. Why are there so many fantasies? Never done play start? One spawns every 25%. That's why. There we go. Job done.
That was some allergic reaction you kicked off. Quite a sight.
There we
10NOV.
go.
Well done. During these dark nights.
Yes, that's right,
Zeus is
Oryx.
grateful for
So when I activate Shock Trooper, that gives me a huge electric buff. The electric and toxin combine into corrosive, so I don't need to mod the electric on my piranha, which gives room for other stuff, which is especially useful as I've not put Informer into it. So yeah. Yeah, Tamriel, yeah, the Archons are a lot easier to fight now. Lots easier. Well, I have 2 empty slots, no Former. I mean, it didn't look like it was a problem, but that was standard mode, not steel path, so we'll see what happens. I'm not taking credit for these builds. In a rare instance of Kenjir looking towards another creator's information, basically, I wasn't going to cover Plague Star. I've no intention of doing so because I am literally under the weather. This is the first time I've been in a state where I could stream again since Sunday stream. So, I checked in on some other streams and checked out a video by Nightmare Frame, which gave me the basic information as to what to put together. I didn't copy the builds outright, just went for, alright, yep, they're looking at high strength, high duration, toxic piranha, cool, I could do that. Easy peasy. Let's say, every time I run Shock Troop, it never seems to give the bonus it says it will. If you think you found a bug, make sure you report that one. I'm not familiar with there being a Shock Trooper bug, but if you think you found one, go right ahead. Just make sure you're testing it against stuff that doesn't have any kind of attenuation. Because the game does hide these kinds of details from us. Alright, so I think everyone there handled pretty well. So let's ramp it up.
Say heck.
Let's ramp it up. See what happens when we go Steel Path. Oh, apparently there's a problem. We're going to have to wait now. What's up? There we are, okay. Because, yeah, let's see here. The piranha I was using there, they're just kind of
The infestation
blappinating as fast as it could.
It would never touch us here.
I
That it
literally
was
would need to
a
former
thing
it to
that
put the other
happened
slots in, and I just cannot be
out
bothered to do that for this
there
event.
to others.
I know that I have former, but I'm not doing this to get former to then throw
I
the
need you
former
to
away
take
straight away.
VX
Yeah.
toxin and kill the boil.
Unless I need to make it faster, I just can't be bothered. We lost one? Oh, for God's sake, why does this have to happen? Who left why? We lost excess. Excess? How does this happen? How does this happen? There we go. Okay. Oh, hello. I'm here if you need a wisp. Thank you. We are full. Ooh, alright. Konzu? Bounty? I literally started it, so where is it? Where is it? Okay, let's just leave. Warframe doesn't know how to frickin'... Let's go. Yeah, bug frame. See, these kinds of issues we can accept, because Warframe at least overall is a good, fun game. These issues on Wayfinder was exactly why it didn't go well. And I bring that up because DE have axed their external product division, whatever they called it. Something like 20 people laid off is what the news is reporting. DE are walking away from Wayfinder, handing it over to Airship entirely. Wish them all the best on that. Oh, that was a lovely loading sequence of nothing. Add that to the time it takes to run these bounties.
Times past, we've lost entire markets.
Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. It's just selecting a mission. I don't know what we're waiting for. There we go.
On this task. Success will follow.
So it said I need an infected Catalyst player's mission. Did not have this the whole time. Why now?
The infestation.
Well, go fucking get it then.
Would never touch us here. That it was a
You
thing
probably
that
had one and ran out excess.
to others. Naive. I need you
Okay.
to take VX
And then
toxin
him
and
being
kill
booted out the
boy.
squad cancels the mission vote. So that's what it is. Alright. Never mind. Come on in. Not in the mood. He's losing his patience. I'm running on a half spoons. Things are breaking. There's an event where you require specific items. Just have the item. It's not for some reason it let you through it. You ran out and didn't
You have
notice.
accepted what so many have
That's all.
feared to try.
It's fine to run out, just recognise that. And again, that is something that Warframe should be catching, not just letting the vote happen and then disbanding. It caught it before and said, hey, this person doesn't have a thing, but didn't catch on that one. That's weird, it just boots the person out. Assume swamp run? Yeah. We'll make sure that Anon here, I don't know how I'm supposed to read the rest of that name, so I'm just going to call it Anon. We'll wait for Anon here to load on in, and then confirm mission to show that they've fully loaded. Assuming that they can confirm it. Or they'll type to let us know they've loaded and it's not showing. One of the two bug frame things. And then we'll take it from there. And I'm inside and at the doors already. Cool, good to know. Alright, let's force it through. Nice for how many are left? Yeah.
I was beginning
It would be nice if there were
to
just
never
more
touch
UI
us here.
elements in general.
That it was
Like,
a thing that happened
thinking
out
through
there
step
to
by
others.
step. Raptor?
I need you to take VX toxin and kill the boy.
Raptor?
First, Vahek thinks, I will let this plague run wild over Cetus. Then he thinks, I will use poison to exterminate the infestation once
Raptor,
its
just
work
give me
is
something to work with,
done.
please.
The quills see doom in his
I can't
path.
work with what the?
For
I get it.
Grenier
I'm
and
confused. You're
most
confused.
Troglodyte,
You're the one who can see your
oil
screen.
needs to be
All
destroyed
87 people
before it
here can see my
becomes
screen, so
unstoppable.
yours is the one we need to know about.
We know
You got loaded
Vahek
into your own
has
instance.
Strax
What the
toxin
fuck do you?
Stored deep underground. We'll use that. One
well, I'll
ill
invite
to
you.
cure another, eh?
And let's see what happens. We'll just slowly get jogging through this and see what happens, eh? It's still so stupid to me that Eclipse has a damage bonus at night time.
The Thrax toxin! The
What the hell even is that?
What? My toxin! Stop that!
Alright, I'm gonna guess that Raptor's not joining at this point. Something just broke.
Vahek.
And quite frankly, I don't intend to break with it. You saw the invite when it was grayed out. Wonderful! Alright. I don't know what's going on. So, Raptor, D have decided you are sitting this one out. You've gone to jail. You're not passing go. Let's see if you can roll some doubles and get the hell out of there.
Be prepared. Vahek knows what we're up to now.
That's the worst toxin spawn. Honestly, I've not played enough to
I am
start caring
directing
about
you to
the spawns.
location of a Grenier chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin. The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can.
Ah yes, only one person can activate this. The one person carrying the mission vital ingredient. Sure, I mean, makes logical sense. Who the heck with no recoil just looks weird. I looked away to reach out. This is going to be a fun stream where things won't continue going wrong, that's fine. You, sort this. I'm going to sit in my bubble of fuck off. There we are. It is the same temperature except your frustration more. And it's because I don't have a lot of energy that every filter is down in the environment. Unfortunately, that also means my physical filters are down. I can feel every sensation without any way to mitigate it right now. Well, I'm running 777. So I can feel my clothing all across my body. I can feel basically which sweat pores are opening up and to what extent. Parts of me are sweating, just failing to temperature regulate. I can feel, unusually, I'm aware of my headphones across my head, which normally they just kind of exist there. So yeah, I got that part of illness, which is feeling everything. I can feel aches from just the slightest misalignment or mispositioning of any part of my body. I'll
The Grenier
stand
will
up.
do anything to destroy the mixer. I'll stop them.
So yeah, doing the best I can. Doing the best I can. Thoughts on potentially putting Pillage, Eclipse, Raw, and Nourish on Dagath instead of a second ability? I haven't really looked into Dagath, I'll be quite honest. I've been focused on a whole bunch of other things rather than just, frankly, another Warframe. She just kind of arrived with some forced synergy stuff that I didn't find myself all that interested in, which was a problem.
The mixer needs
So
more
I don't
time.
really understand her kit enough to talk about at the moment. And that might seem weird for how long she's been out, but really, yeah, that's the situation. That'd just be the sitch. As I'm saying, needs a 2 for 4 to strip. Does it? Okay. That's news to me. When you say need, Zom, what's the interaction there? Because this is something I am apparently unaware of. What's the interaction there? You just not like it too? Okay. The 2 and fix debuff? Yeah, I knew that bit. I was asking about the interaction. Not a fragment of information that might be relevant. Again, no filters today. I don't have enough energy to filter. Sorry, that was abrasive. But also, you know, not helpful.
I've marked drone located. Hack in.
Could I explain how Zarta's Whisper works? Yes, it is a damage boosting ability by creating a separate instance of damage that is made entirely of void. It copies the damage of your attack, not the hit, which means it should be before armor is taken into account, or other damage resistances. So if you have a 22% Zarta's Whisper, and you deal 100 damage, you have a 100 damage attack, then you'll have a second hit of 22 void damage as well. There is a side interaction. I consider it a bug. DE haven't addressed it, so God knows what's going on there. Oh, where's the drone? Oh, thanks. Wait, what? There is a separate interaction with the Felarx and Fenmore later, whereupon their 2000% damage perk on Evo 5 double dips with Zarta's Whisper, so Zarta's Whisper can get its own 2000% bonus to damage. Because why not? Because why not? Yeah, that's just a thing. Hello, Mariadek. How you doing? Here we go. One's on its way.
Destroy it.
We wait for it to come out, and then we wait for it to open its face so we can hurt it. Of course, the one that I wasn't looking at opened up. One face down. Did we armor strip it? It's armor stripped now. Phase 2 down. Just need this one to look. Oh. Need this one to allow me to hit it. Dead. The problem with such a tight spot on it is also then standing somewhere where I'm not going to get murdered.
Hopefully this can buy you some decent tea so you can relax. Get well soon, buddy pal friendo. God.
Esprit.
Dude bro. Get well.
Esprit,
thank you very much for the 1,500 bits there. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much on that. I've got plenty of tea. It's just a case of getting through. Has this been even slightly arm stripped? Oh yeah, it has been. I was going to say. Oh. Thanks for the knockdown. Oh, we're tearing through this pretty handily. We are tearing through this pretty handily. This actually almost feels quicker than non-steel path, which is weird. Not sure what's changed. I'd like some more infested to shoot, where are we? Chaos Shield trigger with each pellet because each pellet is its own attack. Multi-shot creates multiple hits, whether shotgun or not. It's just multiple hits. That's why you see the damage listed per pellet, and then the summary total includes estimated body shot. The Arsenal UI is a bit outdated for that. How good is Dex Mixture on Heal Sight? No, I haven't tried it, sorry. Probably good, given how Titania handles the Lephantis. Should have done it?
The Boyle's immune system has manufactured a hemocyte to deal with the toxin threat. Destroy it.
Glistening magnificence.
I think it's fine for Nova in this to just be the speedver to get out faster, and then you can have Wisp Volt move the drone along faster. You don't need the teleports. If anything, it just makes the whole UI confusing. Anyway, job done.
We're breathing easier back here.
Let's get out of here.
In charge of supply distribution until this strangeness is at an end. See what she has for you. We're all in this one together.
You're optimizing priority seems you're doing better with Zartus than Eclipse. I wouldn't expect that, but sure. Maybe. Excuse me. I'll be honest, it seemed like I was doing perfectly well there. What Cetus am I on? Yes. It changes which one I'm on once I come out of a mission, so it doesn't matter which one I started on Enforcer. Yeah, the UI can, sorry, the teleport can also break the drone too, yeah. Maybe some, yeah. It's just, I don't know. I haven't tested it. I don't intend to test the Plague Star because I don't have the energy or time right now. Well, I don't have the energy, and then by the time I have the energy, I won't have the time. Which just means it's not an option. Have to go. Alright, thank you. Have a good one. Okay, so we've still got Zom. Excess vanished to go get more stuff. Arcane also another stuff. Raptor now saying fill a spot. Thank you. Anonymous has left, which means we need new people. We need new people. You right now? Oh, well, send me a message then. There we are. Cool, cool. We got ourselves a new team. And whoever's just sent that other message, sorry Dennis, a little bit too slow on the draw. A little bit too slow on the draw there. Alright, everyone should be loading in. Guess we've done that stuff. Ah, it's a shame. It does take a long minute to build, yeah. I'll be honest. DE really could do with addressing the 1 minute build stuff. If they keep it to 1 minute builds, I'm not sure if there's a technical reason they should say 1 minute builds, but if they want to keep it to 1 minute builds, I would make every 1 minute blueprint queuable. If it's longer than a minute, it's not intended for you to continuously do the build in the same session. So it's intended for you to come back to it. I understand that design philosophy. But for 1 minute builds, you're supposed to just have access to the item. Clearly that is the design. So just let us set at once how many times we wanted to build, and just have it auto build. Auto build claim, build claim, build claim, build claim, build claim, build claim. Up to whatever number we choose. Now when you go choose a number for the thing you have resources for at the time. Because, especially with something where we have to be here in Cetus, so then you have to leave your squad to go to your orbiter, to build the next set, to get back down, to come join your squad, to go do the thing. It's outdated. I do think for this event, and for anything that DE creates, that is a definite focus point. A lesson to be learned, and a lesson also to be learned perhaps from Wayfinder, because it also had issues, is the not broadly user experience, but the user, what's it, journey, pathway, however you want to phrase it. I'm not in with the dev terminology, never worked in tech, but I know enough to say that it's about picking on the step-by-step that everyone should be going through, and how is that communicated to the player, and how is it making sure that experience is seamless. Wasn't that why they made bundle recipes a thing? It's already a bundle of 5, but rather than having discrete bundles of 5, 50, 500 if they exist, which I don't think they do for these, just having 1 minute things cycle. For anything that's not a minute, I understand it's not supposed to be cycled. Hello White Angel, how you doing? Bonjour. Ça va? Professor said I'll be fine not be able to collect the queue until the set finishes. Oh yeah, that could work too if you just say, hey, have it run for the next 30 minutes and get 30 batches job done. That could work. I would rather it claim and build, claim and build, claim and build. You can get going straight away, because then a 1 minute thing gives you it in a minute and repeats thereafter. That I prefer. Never mind, those level 100 steel path Thomvalas, they don't die so easily. Battletti, epic French. Let's see, let's see. I can't tell, I can't remember from the tiniest bit of French I was taught whether it's customary to respond in kind directly to Sava. But I do know that my response today would definitely be comme ci, comme ça. What's fun using Marco and Rattan and Plague Star? Oh, fair dude.
The Grenier will do anything to destroy the mixer. Stop them.
There we are, killed that one. Screw you. Hey, does anyone want some electric? Yeah, have some electric. Oh, no one got it. Never mind then. But as an over, I've had Drawing get stuck in backtrack loop, get stuck inside rocks, swim teleport away into terrain. Yeah. I prefer using Vault, because Vault does more overall. More convenient to use. I feel the Nova teleport, as much as it is faster, it's asking for more skill, more knowledge, more meta awareness that I'm really looking to bring to such an ephemeral event.
Mixer needs more time. Keep the Grenier at bay.
Vault Nose makes the drone so fast. I had heard people suggesting bringing Nidus, but then asking, well, hang on, are we doing it just for the drone stage? Because we're already putting a Vault on that. Yeah. Definitely a Cella V kind of day. Ain't that the truth. Ain't that the truth. I don't think I have enough foreign languages to grab onto to properly add weight to how this week has felt. I mean, in French, I suppose the word would be merde. In German, I'd probably go for Scheiße. I don't remember enough of my Latin to pick one there, but yeah. Hydrate. We got plenty of that.
Make that boil hurt, Doga!
Alright. Zom, you can still teleport the drone if you know how to teleport it properly.
Drone located.
If you know what you're doing, keep it up.
Toxin. I'll steer it toward foil.
Alright. Pop. And the drone's away! That is honestly a really fast drone though. I really dislike how the drone's movement speed doesn't sync to ours particularly well, so we have to kind of wiggle, mitigate our speed to match in with it. It's just a thing. But yeah, as much as it's not faster to run with it rather than teleport it, it does feel smoother. It does just feel smoother. Alright, drone's in. Drone is in. Let's kill off some of the remaining Grenier, which theoretically should help the infested spawn quicker.
Prepare for a massive immune response.
And this is steel path. Okay then. That guy does not exist. TIE Fighter, hey man, sweet guides on YouTube, they're very well done, thanks for making cool stuff. You're very welcome indeed. I'm glad you appreciate it, and welcome into the stream. Apologise I'm not on my best form today due to illness, but I hope you can enjoy it all the same.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half
Here
as
comes the
Knock
dumbnuts.
it on the head, eh?
And the drone randomly go backwards a few times teleporting it? Yeah, so if you don't teleport it close enough to its route, it fails to pathfind, and so we'll head back to the last place it knew where its route was. It's a gameplay failsafe.
Colonel Maggots, you try to protect these rats, but you have
Damn, I love being able to see its health bar when it's not allowing me to do anything. There we go. up. Right click up. Gun go Bert. Even against that thing. It says there's been some comments in the forums about the Ender and Guru amount. Yeah. D, sure do love putting in token rewards. I mean, I get it kind of in the core design is supposed to be sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. It's a commiseration prize. But also as a player, getting such a commiseration just feels a bit insulting at times. Does anyone actually farm Kuva? Yeah, people do. Yeah, that is indeed definitely a thing that people do.
Well, you got the reaction.
Rivens do not roll themselves.
Knock it on the head, eh?
And the Kuva you get from just pick up sources like Paladino definitely does not cover really rolling Rivens. There we are, armor stripped. Open up. There we go. That one didn't die. I thought I got it. The way it moves, it's hard to tell if it's going into its death animation or not. Honestly, is because there's just so much I'm trying to pay attention to at once. I do not have the energy to pay attention to all that at once.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
Here's a bit unreal, isn't it? I'm not saying it, but you're right. Come on. There we are. Alright.
Top shelf works, hurrah! But it was not enough. Not yet. Hit it again.
Let's
Keep
get out of
hitting
here.
until there's nothing but a hole in the ground. During these dark nights.
Seems like it has a sound cue though. That
For your help.
the problem with the sound cue is that I'm hearing a whole bunch of constantly. The sound cue of a dying infested creature kind of isn't getting through to me. Especially with ratatatata. 10 maggots! Big as a house, dumbest one too. It's all just, yeah. It's kind of hard for me to process all of that on a normal day. So this week, I don't have a chance. Great impressions all around there, thank you. I do my best. Collection of random crap. Just getting all these random stacks of mods all the time has always been a little bit odd to me. Someone clip that? I'm sure plenty of people have, yeah. Again,
Dark
filters be
times,
gone.
killer. In times past, we've lost entire markets.
I mean, PSF here sucks. I'm not using it here. I'll get knocked around, but I'll get back up again. Oh, it's please waiting me. Is it about to kick someone from the squad? It might be.
See you soon.
Alright. Let's see if everyone votes on it. Massive Legends just updated their glyph. Oh, yeah, we're starting. Alright, that's good, that's good. You fully memorize the boss speech? Why would I need to fully memorize it? I've already recorded it.
Never touch us here. That
It exists.
was a thing that happened out there to others.
Who's better for early? Octavia Prime or Mirage Prime? Depends on what you mean by early.
Take the Hex toxin and kill the boil.
Because Octavia is a much more laid back frame, as in her abilities play the game for you. So, despite the fact that she is just generally stronger overall, I would go for Mirage, who is also very strong, but more importantly doesn't play the game for you.
Then he thinks, I will use poison to exterminate the infestation once its work is done. The quills see
Slice of the Jedi main deletes early game, assuming someone gets hold of it.
and
Sure.
Ostron-alike. The boil needs to be destroyed now.
Come on, down we go.
Before it becomes
There we are.
unstoppable. We know Vahek has Thrax toxin stored deep underground. We'll use that.
I must have
One
got
kill to cure another,
tired of it,
eh?
Esprit. It is a very long one. It's available to patrons on Patreon, if they want to enjoy that sound file, set it as their alarm to wake up to in the morning. Why not? Actually, wait, no, I tell a lie. That tier was unused, so that one got... It's available only to very top tier patrons. Yeah, that got discontinued. I tell a lie. Sorry. For those of you missing the context, for a while, there was a tier on Patreon to have, among various things, you'd have the option of a custom voice line recorded for you by yours truly once a month. And not just one for the entire tier, there was one per person. Per month. However, it went for like over a year of anyone on that tier, and there were multiple people using it. Eventually, it ended up where there was no one on that tier specifically. There were tiers below or tiers above, so I discontinued the tier entirely. It clearly had no value to anyone. So the whole voice line thing went the way of the day. Which is fine. These things happen.
That machine must finish its work.
And look, it's still perhaps like reaching level 16 WoW, the end game begins now. I'll take your word for that. I've never played WoW. Never played it. Alright, crew, do things. One crashed. Well, now that is weird. Yep, you are not showing in the squad on the right, but you are in the squad. Okay, oh, and you're back. Oh, right then. Yeah, I'm just... Sure. That's how this game works. That is indeed how this game works.
Soon the Ostron rats of Cetus will flee.
There you are.
And when they do, we'll hunt
Zom is protected.
for sport.
Oh, they were. I am protected. Yay! Warframe published by Bethesda, it just works. Honestly, Warframe runs a lot better than some Bethesda crap. Yeah, we got our bugs, but Bethesda has had some serious issues. I mean, it's had a lot of good stuff, but it's had a lot of issues. I will say with Starfield, that one seems less buggy than some of their other titles, so there's credit to that. The unfortunate problem with Starfield is bloody boring. I'll be straight honest with you, those of you who voted in the Sports Tea Lounge for the Variety Friday, which isn't happening today because of Losing Wednesday stream. But once Starfield comes on stream again, because it's been an option on there for a while, so I don't want to just delete the votes, but once it comes on stream again, unless something amazing happens, that it will be the last time it's on the options. Because I had played a bit more of it off stream, and it never got better.
The mixer needs more time.
It
Keep
never
the
got
Grenier
better.
at bay.
Where I say I've never voted for Starfield for that exact reason. Yes, I do. That's absolutely valid. Some people are voting for it though. So we'll say that until we've had that next one, and then I'll pick it. I've Reddit occasionally puts something from the Starfield subreddit in my feed. Like, hey, look at these people talking about it. And it's wild to me the number of people who are saying they played for 50 or 100 hours and then got bored of it. Or then they found the issues. I'm like, bro, I was finding the issues in the first 30 minutes. What do you want about? In the first 30 minutes, the storyline was a mess. And it didn't get better in the few hours I played after.
A Grenier drone will serve as an drone located. Hack in and insert the Thrax toxin. I'll
So yeah.
steer it toward
Oop.
the boil.
Drone, where are you? There you are. So asking any ideas on what you want to replace with? No idea at this point in time. Not Dofus. As much as I'm sure you would love to see that on here, I don't think that would be a good pick. It'd be a better pick than Starfield, don't get me wrong. It would be better than that, but not by a lot. Drone crossing the river. I don't like that. Have to figure out my landing spot there. About that, is Minecraft vanilla or engineer modded? Vanilla. I have a vanilla world I've been working on. The last Minecraft stream I had here, I was, from memory, putting together a storage system and a noiseless drop evator for items. Now since then I have played more on that world and completely stripped out that work. As much as it was an engineering challenge, I have replaced it with something far superior. I forget the name of the... Actually, I don't need to remember, I can just copy the link I have here. I put together that. And once again I looked away at chat and then died. This is why I play Lavos. I can read chat and respond for a frickin' second. This is why I play Lavos. God damn. Judge Reg saying, I think the main issue I found early on, even if you give companion a preferred weapon, your aim sucks. That is not the main issue in stuff. Unless you're talking like main bug, if that's considered. That is not the main issue. Wait for this one to be eligible. There we go. Yeah, that's one of the oh, for God's sake, who invited you? Well, no armor. Come here, you. I could be doing the actual mission. Oh, fuck.
The product of the boil attempted to fight off the toxin. Kill it to weaken the infestation further.
God, this thing is so speedy! Yep. Open your head, open your head, open your head. Thank you. That didn't kill it? Alright. There we are. I mean, fair enough, Judge. Fair enough. My God, this thing is moving so fast! This is why I prefer Lavos. Why do thumbs even spawn near the boil? Because emergent gameplay, interactive moments, exciting, engaging, do the thing, fight the stuff. Put me on the reload. Yeah, I am definitely failing to pick up the appropriate audio cues here.
Glistening magnificence, but you just made it angry.
Come on, you. Stop fucking turning so much.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart.
Hold on. Do I have... Oh, then it dies. Well, whatever. I remembered I had a slow for a second. That'll do. Ah, is the Seal Path version of this worth it? If you don't have a Thumper Spawn distracting you, supposedly it's not that much longer. I wouldn't really rate it worth it, no. But if you can do it quick enough, if you want to optimize to do it quick enough, then yes. With an optimized squad, we do have a pretty optimized squad. Sure, go for it. But usually not. Ah, it's an absolute pain to keep track of everything happening at once.
No! No!
An Iron's Grave, those numbers, should the armor become immune to their slam BS transferring? Yeah, that works. I use the armor strip on Basilok there, yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good time, honestly. That's a pretty good time, I'm happy enough with that. Yeah, there's the rep difference. It's something like an 18% rep bonus, I think. Rental does say, "Hi, Ken, I was wondering, what do you think of Zart's Whisper plus Venom Dose? I've used it personally with my Bratton, and it was OP. Have you tried it out?" Okay, I'm going to guess that your context is on fighting Plague Star, but you never actually told me that. So I'm going to guess that's your context I've got to work with here. Use it with my Bratton and use the third melee. No, sorry, I have absolutely no idea what you're about. My bad, it was generally. Oh, in which case, Reginald, I have absolutely no answer for you. There is nothing I can contribute to that. I have got no stats. All I've got is you're using 2 abilities. It has to be on Saren, because you've got Venom Dose. You've got Zarta's Whisper, Venom Dose, Saren, Bratton. And the third melee. That's all I've got. I have nothing to give you. The Saren Augment? Yes, I'm familiar with the Saren Augment. I have nothing to give you as an answer on that. I don't have a thought on that because there is no context for me to apply that to, sorry. Does my Prime only have 6 mods? Yes, because I haven't formed it, and honestly I can't be bothered to form it. This, by the way, you saw me using it on Steel Path. Does it feel like it needs 2 more mods?
This younger talent.
Damn. Reginald, what did you expect me to say? This is what I'd like to know, actually. You're not the only person who does this, but this has been your only message here, so sure. Bring me into it. I just want to know. What did you expect I was going to say? Where did you envisage this conversation going? When you enter in with, "Hiya, I was wondering what you think of Zarta's Whisper and Venom Dose. I've used it with my Bratton and the third melee." Where did you see this going? Because I'm at a loss.
Say heck, he has toxin enough to destroy the boil, but no, he wants it to flourish. Why? To see the
You still want to know what third melee means? You and me both, Umbra, but it's fine. Either they're formulating an answer or we'll never know. One of the two will happen. Let's hit the Steel Path again. We have to please wait as we load up into the server
I
queue
am pleased.
or something.
You have accepted what so many have feared to try.
Getting slight Wayfinder flashbacks, not gonna lie. You can see the similarities. The town right by a giant, weird gate entrance to things. The delays unloading. Squad nightmares. At least we don't have just a random bunch of bandits pop into the middle of the town out of nowhere.
And kill the boil. First, Vahek thinks, "I will let this plague run wild over Cetus." Then he thinks, "I will use
Come on.
poison to
Let's
exterminate
keep
the
over there,
infestation.
grab the toxin, do
Once
the
its
thing."
work is done, the quills
They say all the server answers are having a bad day. Maybe.
for Grenier and
Maybe.
Ostronolite. The boil needs to
It could be they might be
destroyed
struggling
now.
more with some people giving a last
Before it
hurrah to
becomes
Wayfinder
unstoppable.
before whatever happens.
We
I don't know.
know Vahek has
And maybe
flax toxin
D
stored
and
deep
Airship are
underground.
using the same set of hamsters.
One
I'm
ill
completely
cure
speculating and
another,
just
eh?
bringing up topical stuff there, so I don't know. But it's fun to think about.
The threat toxin! The 10NOV maggots want my toxin! Stop
Yoink.
them!
Oh, thanks for calling me out. I needed help getting that extra few feet away.
Despot with a mind half an inch wide and a face like a rejected
Ooh,
skin
ribbon silver.
graft. Council would like you to make his life miserable. Well, more miserable.
Toxin secured. Be prepared. They
Yeah,
have
it's-
to know
we'll
what we're up to now.
Either find out or don't find out, honestly. They might have just felt insulted and walked away at this
I
point,
am
or
directing
clicked
you
away.
to the location of a Grenier chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin. The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it.
Random question, which should I put on my Razor Wing Titanium, Rolling Guard or Rumble Vitality? I don't know the rest of your build to even begin to suggest on that.
Hey, killer, that machine must finish its work.
Assuming you're also using Umbral Intensify. So, Umbral Vitality would give you more strength. The vitality would give you health buffer. Do you have means of healing? Do you find yourself running out of hit points before you can get to said healing? Is it something that Rolling Guard cannot handle? Does Rolling Guard work properly on Titania? Again, brain working at half power today, so I can't remember. Alright, Zom's crashing a lot. Fair enough, Zom. So after Zom leaves, we would need a new Nova. New speaker. All of the mods are duration and efficiency. Okay. So you've just gone for as long as you can. Doesn't strength give you more damage on your Dex Pixia? Oh, is that another thumper? That's another thumper. Well, actually, you know what? We're on this stage. Fuck it, let's go deal with it. Hi! Why am I on Bone Widow? God damn it. Okay, it's armor stripped. I feel like the armor strip did nothing, but sure. I'll just keep shooting this one spot. Oh, looks like it broke out from the slow. The bolt is doing just fine, so we don't even need to think about it. Is it dead? It's dead. There we are. Wonderful. Well, that was easy.
The mixer needs more time.
Damage cap doing work? Yeah. Gotta love damage caps. You're doing this boss fight too quickly. That's not allowed. Maybe confirming strength does apply to Dex PC damage. In which case, yeah, definitely the strength mod then. If you haven't got strength already, but you're using Titania for damage, which I'm assuming you're doing because you're considering between strength and health, so you are fighting with her, then yeah, strength. Get some extra damage going. You like to build to me? Daite, I think we've given you the information there. It sounds to me like it's pretty much just, you should probably be using strength.
It's ready. Now
If you've not modded for any other defensive purposes, the health is not going to go anywhere, and you shouldn't need the rolling guard. You've got status immunity on your one.
Drone will serve as an optimal.
So the main thing is get more strength out of it.
And insert the Thrax toxin. I'll steer it toward the boil.
Yeah, don't forget your tickets, guys. Don't forget your tickets. The drone, go! Look at it go. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful how fast it goes. Nope. Apparently we're going to go along the side of the river for a bit. Sure, why not? Nearly there. And it's in. It is in.
The toxin has triggered peristalsis.
And when you know it's not just enough, how
Production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
overextended, power donation, and a way to not die. That's Nova. We're not really focused on teleport shenanigans, so really that's it. Rolling guard could be helpful because then you can rolling guard, do your thing here, and then bullet jump out before the rolling guard wears off. Job done. Really, it still counts ticket if it's first time chat. It doesn't count if someone uses their introduction to type the ticket. So you'll notice the bot has actually responded to Ulf there. But if Ulf used their introduction message, then the bot would see the introduction message plus what the person typed, which then it doesn't read as a command. That's what happens. Oh, no. And my screen is filled with explosions! How am I supposed to see what is happening? You know what'd be cool? Here's a quick thought. There's a great glowing bit on the not Lathantis, right? You shoot the glowing bit of its face on each of the 3 sides. What if that glowing bit, that coloured section, instantly grayscaled the moment it died? That head. So you had a visual, instant confirmation. You got it. It's done. What's the difference between first time chat and introduction chat? First time chat is literally the very first message someone's ever sent on the stream. Introduction chat is an option offered by Twitch if someone is new to the stream to make it their introduction. You actively choose to use it. Come on, ugly.
10 maggots! You tried to protect these rats, but you failed! And failed!
That's 75%. Next one should be coming out.
Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head.
Fastest worst the whole squad. Yeah, but I've replaced my 4 with the clips because I'm using the others. God damn it, that is so hard to hit. Alright. We do this once more. Clear off enough infested. Love how my minimap is just filled with shrapnel because it's so condensed. There we are, 99%. Here comes Nasty.
A hemocyte, the product of the boil attempting to fight off the toxin.
Alright, tell me, okay.
Kill it to weaken the infestation further.
That. And it's all good, we can get out of here. Job done. This way. There it is.
Quite a sight to know. Well done. During these dark
I love how that
nights,
shield was just
Cetus
struggling
is
to keep up with me.
grateful for your help. Nakak will keep
This
you
one looks like,
supplied
lot like a
until
Sarin?
you
No, definitely a Vault.
go see her.
Definitely a Vault.
No! No! No!
Alright. GG's, yep. All absolutely smashed our way through that. Now we just wait for it to handle loading. Yep, Zom's dropping out. So we have a room for a new Nova. Let me just check where I'm at in terms of the bits and pieces myself. If I search Plague... There we go. So I've got 12 and 27 at the moment, that's fine. Why such an imbalance? Don't know. But I have 12 and 27. So we got room for one more person to join in at the moment. Let me just close off the old messages here. First come, first serve, whoever's around. Speedver or regular? Speedver, because then it brings the Lathantis thing out of the Hemocyte, or is it Hemocyte out of the Plague Star? Whatever it is, it brings the nasty out quicker. Can you go and join back? I'm going to pass along to someone else who has not been with us so far, Access, just so we spread the love around. So there we are. Let's bring in Merideck. I did see him in the chat here as well. Sorry, Craft. Merideck did just confirm they've got the Speedver as well. I know it's normally first come first up, but you're all at the same time. Alright, let's do this. Where's Pippin?
Say heck. He has toxin enough to destroy the boil, but no.
Let's go.
He wants it to flourish. Why? to see the one more off the docket. Hop 2.
Red Plague beer? No. No. Definitely no Plague beer here. Or any other
The
beer.
infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was
Did that
a
plant
thing
pop
that
in?
happened out there.
Ah, what does it matter? What does it matter?
I need you to take Vehek's toxin and kill the boil.
Alright then, let's see. Where does it need us to go? Over there.
This plague run wild over Cetus. Then he thinks I will use poison to exterminate the
Was that really the
infestation.
closest telepad I
Once
could
its work
find?
is done, the quills see doom in his plan.
Yeah, it's not too bad actually.
For Grenier and Ostron alike, the boil needs to be destroyed now, before it becomes unstoppable. We know Vehek has Thrax toxin
Speedy bolt.
stored
Oop.
deep underground.
Slightly
We'll use that.
bumping my head,
One
Speedy
ill
Bolt.
to cure another, eh?
Yep. No, 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 no. Why is it so slow in animation? What's it mean? Oh, great. Why is that animation so long? Doesn't feel like it's normally that long. Alright, come back here. Come back here. Look, there is a void child right behind you. Deal with it.
Pride and a face like a rejected skin graft. Council would like you to make his life miserable. Well,
Come on.
more
There we go.
miserable.
Alright, don't know where the thing's gone now.
Be prepared.
There it is.
Vehek knows what we're up to now.
Can you take that while in operator mode? No idea. But that'll be slower.
Use
So.
it to prepare the toxin.
Thanks, Wisp.
The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it.
That was a really long animation of getting out, though. Didn't think it was going to take that long. That's what I say. Hooray for the LGBT tag, excellent CD and section of queer and high quality content. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Keep them away, Killer. That machine must finish its work.
Speed Arcwing is fun. It's nice to have an Arcwing that actually moves like it can navigate space normally. It's disappointing. That looks like you could turn it on. Alright, I'm just gonna let crew handle this again. Let the crew do that. I'll need to move every now and then just so I don't get AFK'd, but otherwise, yeah, we can chill a bit. We can chill a bit now. Let the NPC crew with the unlimited Tsar do its thing.
This boil will cleanse Cetus of the filthy
Whenever it gets a new target?
rats that infest
Why not?
her walls.
Hello? There we are. You can hear that fire on it. Hello, Airsoft. I'm feeling a bit better. Yeah, certainly better than I was on Wednesday. Still running at half everything. But better. I hope to be fully recovered by Sunday, to be honest. Uncle really melts everything even on Steel Path. Yup. Give it an appropriate weapon and it does just delete. Oh, I forgot you could have caves
The
here,
Grenier
yeah.
will do anything to destroy the mixer.
That's a
Stop
thing.
them.
I don't think I even have it on my hero, do I? No. Oh well. I have this. Whee. Oh. Well, that was fun whilst it lasted. Swerving belt to the right caves here. For a while now. I just destroyed all those health orbs because I'm using boost energy.
The mixer needs more time. Keep the Grenier at bay.
You know this stage is really a joke when you just screw around on a K and a K drive for a bit. You really know at this stage is a joke when you're doing that.
Come on, these guys ain't even trying. Do the system a favor cleaning them out.
That's a very angry crewmate. All right. 3-minute enforced break. Except you can't break, but yeah. 3-minute enforced procrastination. I mean, the fact that we are spawning in the NPC crew does really ramp up the non-interaction of it. Oh, someone grabbed it.
Into the boil.
This event hasn't kept up the damage.
Drone located.
That's just been the case with Warframe in general. Power creep beyond power creep. And we're off. Oh, and look, there's a Thumper. I'm just gonna ignore that and hope that it doesn't follow us. Hope that it doesn't. Come on, drone. That's it. Off you pop. Thumper stuck. That's good news. There we go. That's all in.
The toxin has triggered peristalsis.
Alright, now we need to start purging infested.
Prepare for a massive immune response.
Which of course that means there's a whole bunch of Grenier around at first. But yeah. During stage 2, go hunt Domas. During night we kill a terrorist. Make stage 2 bearable. I mean, if you want to do that. When I did a run on public and the terrorist popped up right near the defense objective, I'll be honest, I just went operator, took down its shields, and then used what weapon I had to blow off its knee before anyone can gather bombs, just so it teleports away and stop being a tempting target. Just because I knew people would focus on it, it really needed them not to. I got them knocked out. Stop with the knockdowns! There we are. We're more infested, please. All the way over here.
Immune system has manufactured a
Warframe isn't really a game for balanced difficulty. Oh yeah, no, Warframe is not balanced. Not in any slight way. And then we're listing over here. Got it! Another round of wiping out the infested as soon as they spawn.
Glistening magnificence. What's just made it angry?
It's still wild to me that spawn pods don't count as infested kills. You have to wait for them to spawn things.
Big as a house and half as smart.
Especially on Deimos, where they individually spawn infested. But they're not kills. What weapon am I using here? Pyrona Prime. In combination with a Toxin build and then Shock Trooper on Vault to get Collision. There we go. Now we feel more infested. We should shortly get to that 99%. Here we are. Next one's arriving. Bring up all the buffs.
And fail!
A hemocyte, the product of the boil attempting to fight off the toxin. talent to weaken the infestation.
Yeah,
further.
Warframe does have plenty of requirement for growth. Like when you first hit Steel Path, unless you've already over-optimized, it will slap you. Hell, most people, when they progress around the Star Chart, hit various struggle points. They get to Saturn and they're like, wait, hang on, why do these enemies take effort? And then they upgrade a bit. And then they get to Said there, and they're like, why are these enemies taking more again?
I put Nakak in charge of supply distribution.
It's a thing. I wouldn't know. Don't know what I'm doing.
See what she has for you. We're all in this one together, 10NOV. You have not won.
There we are.
Maggots. You have not won.
Yeah. Is Piranha Prime the best weapon for this? If so, why? What will be close competitors? Rapid fire shotguns. Just multi-shot, multi-shot, multi-shot. Plenty of corrosive, but multi-shot fire rate, that's basically the big win. So long as you still have enough damage to hit whatever invisible damage caps there are, job done. I'm also using it with a Vassalok for armor stripping. That is using the Shattering Impact mod. And that's about it. Shroom Prime works. Yep, that's a rapid fire high multi-shot weapon. War Prime works as well. There we are. Yep, same thing. Kuva Comb. Congratulate. Okay. Catch myself. Yes, well done. You have named yet more options of things which are multi-shots and fire rate. And otherwise enough damage to get going. As opposed to, say, a Bratton Mark 1 unincarnate.
Dark times, killer. In times past, we've lost entire markets.
Try to use your Fallen Prime, you can clear levels easy with it. On this boss setup doesn't work. Yeah. You say you're using plenty of multi-shot, but you're not going to because it doesn't have any innate multi-shot, so you are not using lots of multi-shot. And the Foreman also doesn't have a lot of fire rate. It feels like it at times, but it really doesn't. Multi-shot mods does not high multi-shot make. They're two different things.
Couldn't get anyone to take that on.
Okay, equipment, arsenal. Piranha Prime here.
The infestation.
So, the multi-shot on this, before diffusion is even built up, says 27.
That happened out there.
How much multi-shot do you think you have on your Foreman?
Naive. I need you to take
Unique
the
trait,
X-Toxin and kill
gets a
the
second
boy.
Piranha Prime, granting double magazine size and plus fire rate, and then we're getting additional fire rate from Wisp. Yeah. Still new me? Fairly. There's a lot of confusing terms in Warframe, a lot of times where things overlap because of just the way it's been set up. Piecing together why someone's using a shotgun type weapon and saying multi-shot. The shotguns just have multi-shot. How's Foreman Prime feel to use compared to Foreman? It's an improvement. I recommend checking out my guide on exactly that. I've covered the Foreman Prime in a video.
The infestation once its work is done. The quills see doom.
This doesn't need two people down there. I'm just going to let Narrator go do that.
The boiler needs to be destroyed now before it becomes unstoppable.
Is that the updated view in that link? I hope it is. It is. Good. There we are.
Toxin stored deep underground. We'll use that. One ill to cure another, eh? Of course, maggots.
So this just adds to the frustration of this event.
From my caves.
One person can do this.
Must you be
One.
crushed?
There is nothing we can do to speed this up.
Heck, a two-bit despot with a mind half an inch wide and a face like a
I mean, aside from
rejected
going in there and
skin
giving Meredek a speed
graft,
boost,
would like
but
to
Meredek
make
can
his
teleport,
life
so...
miserable. Well, more miserable.
Fair do, massive,
Toxin
fair do.
secured. Be prepared. Vahek knows what we're up to now. I am directing you to the location of a Grineer chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin. The
Alright, let's
mixer
open
is
that up for
inside
everyone.
vault. Clear out the area.
Activate the mixer, which only one person can do. So the dilly dallying, nothing you can do to speed it up.
That machine must finish its work.
On-call crew. Do my work for me, please. And it's the wait stage. In fact, you know what? Where the frick did my crew just go? Bruh! Bruh, how am I supposed to control you if you... Stop! Why are you running like this? Stop! A sec. Right, you. Hold position. Cool. I'm gonna go do something.
Will cleanse Cetus of the filthy Alstron rats that infest her walls.
Oh, I hear bubbles. Yay! And... Hey! Damn it. I'm not even going to spend a die on this. It's not even worth it.
The Grenier will do anything to destroy the mixer. Stop them.
Mixer looks fine to me. Shaw's in for the win. That'll get me AFK'd and then... Oh. Whoever dropped that die, thank you. Yeah, using Shaw's in for any length of time will get me AFK'd, and then my NPC will sit down and not help. Ah, Arcane, don't jump into the water, you scared the fish. Be your Raspberry. Cheers.
The mixer needs more time.
Oh!
Keep the
Oh, hello.
Grenier at bay.
Anyway. So that was a thing. Yeah, so the Hematite heads don't seem to count for headshots. See, that's what's up. Because that's not allowed to make sense either. You just have to deal with that. Alright, Vault's about to open up.
Aye-oh! My eyebrows are singeing just looking at that stuff. Go shove it into the boil.
So it's now onto the drone stage. Has someone grabbed this out? Yep, they have. Good, good. Let's head to where the drone will be. Oh look, a thumper! Again. Pew! Warp speed engaged. Oh gods. Go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster. Oh gods. The teleport, it confuses the waypoint for me. I mean, basically there, so it's all good. Alright.
The toxin has triggered.
Now we need to do this.
Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
Wonder if they upped the instance of thumpers. Honestly, I have no reason to believe they did. Thumpers do just get in the way in general, and we are travelling quite a bit for this. It may just be pushing us over common thumper spawns. Whether by design or by chance. Yeah, thumpers do just be like that.
The Boyle's immune system has manufactured
Here we
a
go,
hemocyte
things
to deal
arriving.
with the toxin threat. Destroy it.
Grab a fresh shield. Nope, didn't jump out the way of that in time. Armor strip. Come on. and that should be that dealt with. There we go. Yep, Thumper is indeed approaching. Not a lot we can do about that. That's a lie. Slow it down.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house.
Here comes another thing.
Knock it on the head, eh?
Nope. Casting fast. Stop smacking things on behind. Well, that slow didn't last long enough. There we are. Armor stripped. That head deleted. Come on. Come on. There we go. Next head. There we go. See, I don't need 8 mods. The 6 mods is actually enough.
The Boyle's immune system has manufactured a hemocyte to deal with the toxin threat. Destroy it.
10 maggots! You tried to
That's on its way out. Nova has sped it up, so that makes it a little bit quicker.
and fail!
Armor strip it. Head 1 should be dead from that. Head 2, I think someone else got head 3. Yeah, there we are. Come on, Invested, where are you? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake, got it twice. I thought I only had 3 points, it's not 4.
Got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart.
Yeah, I don't have the weapons antics to bother me with that. I'll armor strip it just out of annoyance, but yeah. How many alerts do you need for Terrorist? 2.
Trying to protect these rats.
Having more than 2 is recommended, but that's only because you'll want at least 1 ready for the next one. Makes it quicker. But you just need 2 to capture the Terrorist. The other 2 you need 3. There we are, that... Oh wait, no, this didn't pop. There we go. God, this is an absolute mess of a fight. There's so many things going on at once.
Nice work, number 1 done. We're breathing easier.
So many
back
things
here.
going on at once, and an absolute
I put
pain to
Macaque in
keep
charge
track of any of
supply
it.
distribution until this strangeness is
Oh.
out of hand. See what she has for you. We're all in this one together, Tino. No! No! No!
Yeah, those thumpers are an absolute annoyance. Thank you, Massive. You have yourself a good one. Which means we are going to have at least 1 space open for others to join in. We're going to have at least 1 space open. There's another bunch of stuff, including a bunch of fish, because sure, why not? Did I really catch that many in that time? Wow. That's wild. I didn't think I caught 9 fish. What frame do we need? Let's see, we have lost our Nova again. It's Nova we need.
That we are all multi-dimensional, having a simultaneous experience. I need one of
Yeah, sorry, Brian. I know I've overtuned that bot. Is fish shared for the party? No. I know I've overtuned the bot there, but honestly, with the variety of ways people go, it's what? And I can't blame people asking, I'll be honest. I can't blame people asking because Twitch keeps re-adding it to my tags here. I mean, even on my side, it doesn't show that I have the drops enabled tag anymore because I removed it. But Twitch keeps re-adding it on its side. There, yeah. Hidden away. There we are. So I've moved it again, and it will be back again. It doesn't even matter that I've done that.
You know,
It'll be back again.
thank the Unum you came along when you did.
Dark times, killer.
If not for
In
you,
times past,
I don't think
we've
No, yeah, we need the 4th person still, so we are needing ourselves a Nova. Speedver, specifically. No way, got 1 send fish. I got the 9 fish here. Out 9 fish? No. So unless these drop from other places, and I don't think they do. Yeah. I didn't think it was that many either, but that's what I got here. Fish aren't shared. This is just a thing forever. You going mad? I mean, if you want to go through the replay and see if there's an issue to then report to DE, go right ahead. If it bugs you that much, see if the game is gaslighting you or not. Check it out. It may turn out there's a bug, and then you can report it. It may turn out that I was just that much better at fishing, but all fishing looks the same, so you forget the intermediary throws, you only remember the first and last. Do I have a booster? Wouldn't apply, Andrew. I don't. I have a Vinny booster. But it's not that, because 1, 1, and 7, those are prime numbers. Well, 1 technically not a proper prime, but you know what I mean. So if there's a booster in effect, those numbers wouldn't happen. I think Solanzi is, yeah, they're taking a moment to build their speed there. That's fine, we'll give them a moment there. No one else has claimed their spot, so we'll give them a moment. We'll give them the moment. All this just to get the Lefantis thing to step out of the boil faster. What's the largest prime I can think of at the moment? Infinity -1. I mean, Esper, you're the one asking an absolute daft question. You can bounce him aside with Elytron's 4? Fair enough. I'm going to fiddle around with those right now. We're just going to wait for the Lancy. It shouldn't take him too long to put those mods on. It's not exactly rocket science at speed though. So I'm just going to bounce around here for a bit. Arcane, you're fine. It really doesn't matter. As long as we have the Volt, Wisp, Nova combo. The 4th slot is yes. Because again, that's just the way things are arranged in this game. Umbrella. Don't know how to break this to you, but Pi is not prime. Yeah. Pi is not prime. Realize after hitting send, it's okay. You saw a comment on the internet where you thought someone was being silly or perhaps even wrong, and well, the internet dweller desire, need to correct someone to jump straight in. What is Pi divisible by? Everything, Esprit. Just, is it divisible to something that gives you a whole number? Well, it doesn't start with a whole number, so it doesn't count in the first place. For it to be prime, it has to be divisible by only itself and 1 to get a whole number. If you divide pi by 1, you get pi, which is not a whole number. So it fails at the first hurdle. Never mind if there's any other factors, it's not divisible by 1 to get a whole number. Alright, we need to activate the bounty, yeah.
They had
Bounty
enough to destroy the boil, but no, he wants it to flourish. Why? Righty-o.
Engage.
See you soon.
That took a while.
The infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was a thing that happened out there to others.
Okie dokie. Let's grab everyone into here and we will go shoot the things again. I've got power donation. Ah. Well, Meridek and I both have growing power, so we're probably actually nerfing you anyway. That's just occurred to me. Yeah, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. If it doesn't actually help us, then it doesn't help us. I don't know. Don't do status effects before you do Nova things. Not much of a difference. I mean, if that applies, it kind of is. I'm just over it. Yeah, honestly, it's the same mission over and 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 over. It's an uninspired mission with a lot of downtime, but downtime which you have to be at least minimally active. I don't even know why I'm moving here. Someone else is going to grab it. I'll be honest, I actually can't remember. I actually can't remember.
One ill to cure another, eh?
Yeah, this whole stage is a one-man job. Power donation wouldn't benefit the Speedver. Power donation on the Speedver would, because you would drop Speedver's strength down from 40% to 10%, assuming you use your overextended. It's kind of a huge difference.
The 10NOV maggots want my toxin! Stop them!
Yeah, we can't get a status effect on that. Let me find something else. You there. Growing power 25%. Yeah, maybe growing power just doesn't stack. I'm sure the wiki has the answer.
More miserable.
I just don't remember off the top of my head.
Toxin secured. Be prepared.
Or maybe the UI is lying to me. That is also a possibility. And this game has a very common theme of the UI
I am
lying.
directing you to the location of a Grenier chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin. The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it.
Maybe D just don't want people to have an always on or near always on 100% strength bonus. Because when you consider it in those terms, it does feel a bit ridiculous if they could. So yeah, it might just be a case of, is it in the squad or is it not in squad? You either get it or you don't. Job done.
Keep them away, killer. That machine
There are
must
exceptions,
finish its
Umbrella,
work.
yeah. I know there's at least some more exceptions. It's probably growing power that's the one. I still find the power disparity between various auras really wild. You've got growing power, 25% strength. Straight up. Sure, it's only one. You can't get more than that, which is also unique to itself. But straight up, 25% strength. Squad wide. You can stack power donations for a lot of strength. You can use corrosive projections. And then you look at other things like the ones that give you a little bit more health or armor. And it's like, what are these ones actually achieving? Hello Mythic, how you doing? First time doing Speedver, anything specific I need to be doing? Stage 1, 2 and 3? No. Stage 4? Go up to the boil when the thing would be coming out. Make sure you're rolling guards so you don't die to the toxin. Press your 4 so that it steps out quicker. That's it. So we'll use your 4 times. The rest of the mission, you might as well not have a Warframe. Because you're new to running Nova for this mission, I wouldn't recommend trying to portal. Because if you get it wrong, it actually takes a lot more time.
The Grenier will do anything to destroy the mixer. Stop them.
Can everyone give you some weapon ideas for MR13? Sure. Have a look at what weapons you have available to you. MR13, go for it. Check the market. Check your clan's dojo rooms. In the labs. Go kill a lich. Go kill a sister. Unlock the steel path and grab some Incarni stuff. You got access to most things at that point. I'm pretty saying, apparently according to Wiki, ability strength for multiple grand powers does stack. It stacks additively with other strength modifiers. The duration does not increase to multiple auras. Okay, so the UI was lying. That's what we're saying now. That's interesting. Okay, so hang on. There's an easy way to test this. Let's see. Abilities. Eclipse is on 502. Now I'm going to get some status proc. There we are. Probably need to actually cast to trigger it. Yeah. Do you want to cast it right now? Oh wait, yeah, 426. Oh, yeah, I had the boost when it was happening. Interesting. Don't know where I was getting it from.
It's ready. Now make that boil hurt.
And then recast. Nope, still 426.
A Grineer drone will
502,
serve
yeah.
optimal delivery system.
426 goes up to 502.
Drone
That's from
located.
2 growing
Hack in
powers.
And insert the Thrax toxin. I'll steer it toward the boil.
426 plus, well, that would be 50%, so 75, 501, 502. Close enough. Oh, I'm dying. This happens. We have 3 things around that I can revive from? No, everything just died here, didn't it? Well, that's a shame. Rip. Oh, thank you. So yeah, Grow Power does stack and the UI is lying to us. Hooray! Oh, isn't that wonderful? How many form would you recommend farming for this event? Make sure you don't burn out, that's all. You can get former easily from other methods. This is, yes, the fastest method in the game. If you optimize it properly. But that requires you to constantly do this and just this for just former. So strongly keep an eye on yourself, keep an eye on how you feel about it. Don't set a specific goal, because if you get partway to that goal and start to resent it, you are burning out on the game. Do it whilst you enjoy it, and then stop. I'm here because I'm streaming. That's a difference. I'm here because people are going to hit that lovely subscribe button to support me as a creator. We're going through this and showing you bits and pieces, answering questions, all that kind of stuff. Also remember to get the non-tradable stuff first. The limited non-tradable stuff, so the plague parts, so you can do the 2 plague zors and get that standing, get that mastery and get those options in your inventory. Get the weapon blueprints, which are not normally available. Once you've got the things which can't be traded for and can't be obtained normally, then spend out some former. As I say, you can get former anytime. Even daggers are available elsewhere? Okay. I'll be honest, again, I didn't memorize the stuff, because I have no intention of doing a guide on this event. It's so ephemeral. Alright, so this is where you use your force-ult. Bring it out quicker. Yep, there it is. Looking beautiful. Obliterate, obliterate. And that one, it's still a pain to hit. Come on, open up, open up, open up. Thank you, and it's dead. Considering all the crew for 10 weapons take at least 106 by format. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't take up that much. You can put that much in, just like you can format any weapon you damn well please for as many as you please. You're doing the same thing that a lot of people on Reddit are doing, and you're saying it as if that is a fact, as if to construct the weapons, or to use the weapons, or to get reasonable benefit from them, you must use by format. That's just so wrong. Every time that is said, there is going to be a new player, someone who doesn't understand, seeing that and going, wow, that is a horrible grind. I don't know, I want to even play this anymore. You're putting people off. You do not need to put 5 format into every single Cougar and Tenet weapon. Most of them don't need that to be fully modded. The only benefits you get from 5 format in a Cougar and Tenet weapon is 1, you can apply a lens to it and get XP, gets focus from it. And 2, you've got the maximum mastery possible. Bearing in mind that a level 30 Kuva weapon will have given you 3/4 of the maximum mastery already, and any other weapon leveled up to 30 will be the equivalent of spending 15 Former across 3 Kuva and Tenet weapons, not to mention you would level that one level 30 weapon substantially faster. So no, Kuva and Tenet weapons do not require 5 Former apiece. Do not act like that's necessary in any way. I'm Legendary 3 without having done that. Don't burn yourself out on that 5 Former bullshit. Seriously, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Magnificence. But you just made it angry.
Do I know if a weapon that does 0 damage can still stack status? I think so, yes. I think so.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
Maybe try it out, Magpie. If you've already got the Riven, take it to Simulacrum and see what happens. No grabbing. Oh, all my energy! You bastard! Absolutely every last bit of my energy just got yeeted there. It's a good thing it's the end of the mission, but goddamn. Every bit of it just vanished. There we are, and we're done. Let's get the hell out of here.
Top-shelf work, Surah. But it was
Why don't we take a giant needle and pop the boil? I guess that just doesn't work.
And keep
Yeah.
hitting it till there's nothing but a hole in the ground. During these dark nights, Cetus is grateful for your help. Nakak will keep you supplied until we beat this. Go see her. You have not won, maggots.
Yeah, let's just dip out of here real quickly.
You have not won!
We've already got dispensary? Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I've got a bit more energy now. It's just painful to have, in all of that mess, one disruptor just appears, sends out that lash, and that's it. All energy gone. Just gone. That ain't fun. Very lucky it happened right at the end there. Huzzah! Things. I will say, it's kind of slipping under the radar, but this is also giving out a bunch of relics. And we've got some of these other mod bits and pieces. I gotta see Swiss somewhere somehow. Main thing is, these relics that are popping as well. That's kind of a underrated part of the farming here, which is certainly valuable. It is certainly valuable.
You should think about children, perhaps.
What's a hemocyte cystolith?
You've made your own replacement.
Good question, I don't actually remember. Maybe it's done to build something, I guess? I actually can't remember. Used for clan trophy. Ah, okay. That's why I didn't care about it. Been there, done that. Clan's already got it.
Free advice, Surah. To me, you're...
So yeah. Yeah, you can grab the bits and pieces. So you're making progress to being able to get a whole bunch of form. I've got 3 outstanding per, so I can get 16 form at the moment from this. That's the thing. Let's see. How many Kuva and Tenet weapons have I got to level 40? How many of them? This is going to be best by name, isn't it? Yeah. So if we go down to K for Kuva. Here we go. Right then, to Kuva Anger, 30. Brak, 30. Brahma, 36. Chaka, 34. Dragoon, 32. Gratler, 30. Heck, 38. Hein, 36. Carrick, 32. Comb, 32. Kraken, 30. Nucor, 38. Ogre, 34. Quartak, 30. Seer, 36. Shulk, 34. Tonkor, 30. Twin Stubbers, 34. Tsar, 32. The Kuva Bloody Tsar that my NPC crew has 1 former in it. So in total between these ones then, I have used 3, 5, 6, 10, 13, 15, 18, 20, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29. 29 former across all the Kuva weapons. 29 in total. Whereas if you were to listen to the types on Reddit that say that it's 5 for each of them, that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. 29 for me, 95 if you listen to Reddit. Well, how are the Tenet weapons? Maybe that's different. Maybe they need more. Let's head on down, shall we? All the way down. Here we are. So I've got Tenet Agendas, 1. Archiplasmor, that's got 2 in it. Cycron, another 2. Detron, none in it so far. Diplos, another 2. Envoy, I've maxed out the Envoy. Now we're up to 12. Exec, now up to 13. Ferox, none. Flux Rifle, we're up to 15. Glory, 16. Livia, 17. Plinks, now up to 19. Spirix, 21. Tetra, still 21. And that's it. So I've used 29 on the Kuva set and 21 on the Tenet set. And that's it. That's it. So I've spent a total of, is that 50 form flat? 50 flat. And considering that you can build 1 a day, and how long it takes you to actually get to all of this stuff, and you can just buy them platinum if you're really that rushed for time. 50 total on a Legendary 3 account for those weapons. Rather than the well over 100 that gets bandied around. Yeah. Now part of that is because some of these weapons I just don't care for. Tenet Detron I've never really cared for. Tenet Ferox I've never really cared for. Actually Tenet Exec I barely cared for. Tenet Livia I barely cared for. Tenet Agendas barely cared for. Going up into the Kuva weapons as well. We have got, oh, all the way up here, where is it? There we are. Kuva Kraken, don't care for it. Kuva Comb, don't care for it. Kuva Brak, really don't care for it. Ayanga, nope. Gratler, nope. So it turns out that if there are ones that you just don't care about, you don't need to form them and you can still get to Legendary 3. And notice, I've still got a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't done. Xylok Prime, Vascavat, Sporothrix, Spira Prime, Soma Prime. Yeah, I don't have the Soma Prime. Sirocco, Grendel Prime, Gunsa Prime, Lega Prism, Masita Prime, Namiscala Prime, Needle Nose, Runway, Sicarus Prime, Galatine Prime, Fever Spine, Cortege, Braton Vandal, Bow Prime, Bad Baby, Aaron Spinos, Akvastive Prime, and Axtiletto Prime. But yeah. Barris, speak to support and hope that they are in your favour, and that's it. That's your entire option. Speak to support. Grendel? Yeah, I just not leveled them up yet. Because I need to get them out of the foundry. That's all. So, yeah. Anyone who's saying that you need to be spending these former, I'm at Legendary Goddamn 3, which you don't need to be anyway. You get basically all the same benefits at Mastery 30. You get a little bit more standing capacity, a little bit more void trace capacity. You get a legendary core. Yep, sure, cool, alright. Go spend it on some former. You know, trade it for someone, get the platinum, spend that on the former is what I mean. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, no, Barris. It doesn't matter how much you're big me up, I can't help you out. And you know this. No one here can help you out on a ban. I'm going to tell you now directly, please don't discuss it further here, because, frankly, I just don't want to deal with that. And you know that, because you'll probably have asked this question of other creators as well. You know that's how this works. Yeah, Solomir, don't engage with it. If he continues, I will just ban him from this channel as well. Because he knows that we can do nothing, but is making it about him.
That cannot happen.
If that seems callous, well, sorry, that's the situation. You were threatening D members. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Right, I'm banning you then. Fuck off. That's what you got banned for? Yeah, no, go away then. I'm actually on good terms with quite a number of them, so if you got banned for threatening DE members, I don't want you in my community. Get out of here. Thanks for being honest. Bye. Wow. Anyway, let's move on from that. No one think about that person anymore.
Vahek. He has toxin enough to destroy.
Alright, let's go do this again. Please wait. Loading something.
Why?
It is right you should take on this task. Success will follow.
Never a dull stream here, chat. Never a dull stream.
Infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was a thing that happened out there to others.
So we're gonna go slap this boil a little bit more. Why not?
I need you to take Vahek's toxin and kill the boil.
Alright. Well,
First, Vahek thinks
someone's gonna go grab that.
Let this plague run wild over Cetus.
Let's see if I can beat Meredith there.
I will use poison to exterminate the infestation once its work is done. The quills see doom in his
Oh
path.
no. They beat me. Alright, well, there we are.
The boil needs to be destroyed
I don't know, I'm gonna have a part in this
before it becomes
stage.
unstoppable.
Game isn't giving you a headache, then it's chat right.
Toxins
Simple.
stored deep
I'm gonna be
underground.
polite and just
Where
chuckle at
was
that.
One ill to cure another, eh?
Turns out you doesn't know why it takes so long to load into mission. It's because you live in the middle of nowhere. At least as far as your country's concerned.
Vahek. A
Basically that.
two-bit despot with a mind half an inch wide and a face like a rejected skin craft. Consul would like you to make his life miserable.
Oh yeah, you'll have to double check that, Slancy. If you're not loading from SSD, then you are seriously hurting your game experience, absolutely. Not having Warframe on an SSD. Ugh. Hard drive Warframe.
I am directing you to the location of a Grenier chemical
This is
mixer.
not a light enough
Use
game
it
for
to clear
that.
the toxin. The mixer is inside that vault.
It's an impressively light game overall, but not that light.
Keep them away, killer.
Do we have a whiz? We have a whiz. I just need to grab a boost. Where are they? That's, oh wait, that's a dispenser. We do have a whiz. Where's? I got shields from Protean, that'll do me. Chick will say, hey again, just found a good force spawn drone location, would you like to try it? Can you explain it easily enough through Twitch chat? If not, I'll pass. I'll be quite honest. Can you explain it easily through Twitch chat? If so, go for it. Let's see if you can communicate it in the next 2 minutes. If not, I'll just hard pass. And if it requires getting more than me to do it, also pass. Hey! I have no idea how I'm supposed to pronounce your names. I'm just going to call you M. Welcome in. Welcome, M. Thanks for already over here. We're going for 5. Hello, dude. Hopefully better than I'm doing, because I'm still suffering with probably the flu. I say probably because I don't have a virus detection kit. Welcome in. Mike, let's go with Mike then. Yeah, that works. Welcome, Mike. Welcome in, everyone. As you may be able to notice, we're in the midst of Plague Star! And I do not have enough spoons to care enough about this.
The
Force
Grenier
weight.
will do anything to destroy the mixer. Stop her.
Can I say I'm in Midlands, as the name suggests it's mid? There, dude. Ah. Speaking of the locations, some of the postcards should have received by now. Not all of them, you know, some have got to go quite far around the world, but considering I paid for first class, some of the postcards should have arrived by now. At least those in the UK. I wonder if we'll be hearing from any of the UK recipients. They might be holding off to avoid self-doxing their country. I don't know.
The mixer needs more time. Keep the Grenier at bay.
Thanks, that's very mid for the hype people giving it. Slancy, I told you. Frickin' told you. You might have thought I was jaded, but I told you. I told you. It's a repeatable bounty with a 4 Lephantis fight. Oh, yeah, 4 lots of final stage of Vanta's fight, basically. Performer of time, near enough.
Hey-oh! My eyebrows are singeing just
Alright, that
looking
one's
at
done.
that stuff. Go shove it into the boil.
You know, the Exodia mods, little formerly like, yeah, the Exodia Arcanes, yeah. Unless I'm mistaken, the Exodia Arcanes are a lot more expensive. A lot more expensive here than they were in Nabris last year. Because in Nabris... Can someone check on the wiki? I'm sure the wiki will have the info. How much were the Exodia Arcanes in Nabris store last year? Compared to how expensive they are this year in the Nakak shop.
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody
What's the
production
pricing
has
there?
escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
Also, yes, I know I'm running around like a homeless chicken, but meh. Just meh. Wisp, we got any buffs? Wisp? Have we got our Wisp here? Oh wait, the buffs are right here, I'm blind. My bad. Are they different currencies? They are, yeah. 50 mother tokens. Okay, 50 mother tokens, which is the equivalent of, what's it? Half of a tier 5 bounty? Okay. And you could get those tokens just through doing normal stuff, where you also get normal bounty rewards, just as a matter of course.
A hemocyte, the product of the boil attempting to fight off the toxin. Kill it to weaken the infestation further.
So, 2 runs of Plague Star. Less than 2 runs. Because you get like, what's it, 3,800 standing at the end? We're already at 1,800. We'll see how much it is in total. Armor stripped. Come on. Wakey wakey, rise and shine. Show me that face of yours so I can blap it. There we go, that's dealt with. Where the hell did I pick up? So yeah. And we are doing steel pathways, so we'll see exactly how much it adds up to. But I do get the impression this is a lot slower.
Maggots! You try to protect these rats! To fail!
1 done.
Fail!
2 done. Yep, 3 done. Whew, nailed that one nice and quick. Because I think you could do a Deimos tier 5 bounty in about 12 minutes, right? 12? No. No, it's shorter than that. It's an average about 90 seconds to save, I think. Was it? No, that's not right either. I'll have to double check what I've actually forgotten this. My brain is leaking, just firing off random numbers. Ignore that. Between 16 Plague Star runs for a full arcane. Alright. That's a hefty bit of work.
Magnificence. But you just made it angry.
A little bit more on the infested. We'll be there. 16 rounds of this. Yup. That's the offer.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart.
Alright, Slancy, bring it out. Speed it. Oh god, toxic. That thing nearly murked me. There we go. Armor strip. Thanks for the knockdown. I hate that it splits out so far. Don't stand under it. It won't do the slams. There we are. We're done here. Yep, so it's 3,900 standing. There we are. That confirms that.
Like a sight, well done. I've put Nakak in charge of supply distribution.
Thanks as a former event, I don't think it's fair to compare it to Navras. Why is it not fair to compare it to Navras,
See
Chicklong?
what she has for you.
It has
We're
items
all
in the
this
store
one together, Tino.
with a direct acquisition we can measure,
Not one.
just like Navras. I'm comparing those items and the prices of those items. Yeah. If you think that's not fair to compare, what bit of that have I got wrong? What part of that are you challenging directly? Not just that there is former auto available. What's wrong about the price comparisons I'm doing? And yeah, DE took them out of Nabros this year because of Playstar being a thing. Despite the fact they could be in both, they took it out. Also, can I quickly see how long did that mission go? Because I think that was a pretty quick one. We had a very good drone spawn and very good kills. Yeah, 10-minute mission. Not counting load time and whatever's.
Free advice with or without purchase.
Let's call it 10 minutes. And so, 50,000 standing to get a full set of 10. It would take 13 runs. So there'll be 130 minutes. Which is, for those who can't translate it, 2 hours 10 minutes at that rate. 2 hours and 10 minutes at that rate. Now, if I bring up my run stats from how long it takes to farm Zaku, what did I put down as a standard public time for that bounty? Let's see here. 14 minutes. Okay. 14 minutes. And the tier 5 bounty. Bounty. Warframe. Necrolist bounties. They give how many? Come on, Wiki, don't be a dick about this, just tell me what it is. It doesn't say on here. God damn it, Wiki. Why you do this to me? How many mother tokens do you get from a day boss bounty? Tier 5? Not including the bonus tokens. I think it's reasonable to assume you don't get them. Cool, just responded to the bad request from that person earlier. 125, okay. Let's go with 125. So, 125 tokens, divided by... I had 40 minutes, so I'm just going to put 1.4 to get it to 10 minutes to match this run. So that would come out to 89 tokens per 10 minutes. So we get 8,900 standing equivalent to the 3,900 of this, because that's how the prices work out. Roughly 8,900, and that's with no bonus in Deimos, versus 3,900, and that's in a quick rate here. It's still over twice as fast to have farmed it through Navarros. 2.28 according to the calculator. And for most people, probably even faster still, because that is... You can get bonus tokens relatively easily through those Deimos bounties. Whereas here, you need a pretty well-tuned setup to get a 10-minute run timer. You need a pretty well-tuned setup. How many people really have access to that? So no, they are overpriced here, in comparison.
One more off the docket.
They are overpriced. Also, for the Demos bounties or mother tokens, you can get mother tokens through various bounties at various levels, handle it how you like. There is more variety. It's not the same mission over and 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 over again. And Nabarus lasts the entire month. So if we add it all together, if we add all the bits and pieces together, it's yeah. Also, yeah, that's tier 5 bounties for the mother we're talking about. This is Steel Path Plague Star we're doing. So just... the pricing is well off. I'm just not going to do anything at this stage. There is nothing I can do to contribute this stage, so I'm just not going to. I'm just going to sit here.
Terminate the infestation once its work is done. The quills
Okay, I'll kill those.
Never
mind, I won't kill those.
The boil needs to be destroyed now, before it becomes unstoppable. We know Vahek has Thrax toxin stored deep underground. We'll use that. One ill to cure another, eh?
I will just wait for the game to allow me to do something.
It does, but with a mind half an inch wide and a face like a rejected
Still not told us where to go.
Council would like you to make his life.
Actually, I might be able to force that along. There we go.
You to the location of a Grenier chemical mixer.
It just occurred to me I can do that because I'm host.
The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it. Super Path only gives a 6 point bonus. It gives a bonus, which if you've got a squad this finely tuned, it's worth it. If you're not running the meta, it's not worth it. Only for those running meta. And that's it. Alright, did I hit the whole position on him? I did. Cool. Well, my bit's done there. I'm sure someone will keep the area loaded in.
This boil will cleanse Cetus of the filthy
Nope.
Ostron
Oh!
rats.
I got a boot. Hooray! I got a boot. Yoink. Oh yeah, the tier 2 public squads, not a problem, yeah. Go for it. Ah, those Grenier are really pissed at me. Ah, my aim is so terrible. Come on, Brain, I know you're functioning on half power, but you can do this.
The Grenier will do anything to destroy the mixer. Stop them.
Yeah, I figure. They're not going to succeed, Lotus, so I don't actually care, but I figure. What is actually still hitting me? Oh, okay. There's one over there as well. Yoink. There we go, that's better. Oh, 136 damage on the fish. Get in. This is genuinely more enjoyable than defending the mixer.
The mixer needs more time.
Genuinely
Keep
more
the
enjoyable.
Grenier at bay.
Also, yes, I'm using the infested fishing rod. That shield's putting in a lot of work here. Stop. Okay, where have all the fish gone? Yeet. There we go. I wonder how many of you know about that. The fact that if the fish stop spawning, if you throw yourself into the water, they'll start spawning again.
Wonder how many of you knew about that. Probably a few, because I mentioned it a few times.
Now make
How many
that
fish did I get
boil
there?
burn, Doga.
2, 4, 7, 8, 9 again. Nice.
A Grineer drone will serve as an optimal delivery system. Drone located. Hack in and insert
Go!
Thrax toxin. I'll steer it toward the boil.
And a boot, yep. 9 fish and a boot. A boot to boot. Here's the boil. And we get to work. What's found if you alternate between ADS and non-ADS to sporting spawns too? I haven't noticed that anywhere near as consistently, if at all. I know that outer balancing yourself is very consistent with it. It's very consistent. It was one of the earliest weirdness things about this game I ever discovered. I was a very green player when I came across that particular, not exploit, but curiosity.
Well, you got the reaction.
Alright.
Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head.
Come
eh?
on. Come on. Full armor strip. Death. Don't think I have the whispers.
Trying to protect these
No, I do.
to fail and fail.
We need to kill a few more infested. I want to kill the infested, but not the pods. So they should spawn nice and quickly. There we go.
Manufactured a hemocyte to deal with the toxin threat. Destroy it.
Clancy's doing their thing. Wonderful. Oh, Esprit. I don't know why I let you get away with bad jokes, to be honest. Zom, if you got a moment, can you time out Esprit for 10 seconds? He deserves it. He knows what he does. That one dealt with.
Glistening.
Good luck with Deimos, where you can't out of bounds to your next screen. True, that is a thing, isn't it? For that, if they stop spawning, just leave the area and come back.
Got the reaction. Big as a
quickly
house
fly.
and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
Come on. On that stage, stop turning. All of that done, put some infested.
Well, you got the reaction.
Next one's arriving. That's
Big
nice
as
and
a
quick.
house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
Joker's great. That's probably why it's only 10 seconds. Esprit's fine, but we have to at least make it clear that the rules do apply.
Colonel Maggots, you trying to protect these rats to fail
Come on.
and fail.
And we're done here. Excellent. Another Revenant chassis that almost no one doing this bounty actually
Not
needs.
yet. Hit it again.
Basically,
And
just
keep hitting
you didn't get a
until there's
reward drop.
nothing but a hole in the ground. During these dark nights,
And all these really spread out rewards.
The CAC will keep you supplied until we beat this.
Honestly, for a looter shooter, this game really does make it a pain in the ass to loot everything, doesn't it?
No!
It really does. Can I vacuum when? Yeah. Or if we want to go really out there, and this might be controversial, but let's put it really out there. What if on the loot despawning, it just automatically went to your inventory as if you picked it up. You still get the happy moments of picking up loot, but loot that you miss that is still there still gets picked up. And when you complete a mission, any loot that's still left on the ground that you could have picked up is picked up. Meaning that effectively all loot is gathered. 100%, every time. Medic saying, massively encourage AFK farming, which do you use against? Yeah, that's a problem. That's the fucking problem with game development, isn't it? At the end of the day, players will abuse anything made to be convenient. That is the problem, isn't it? Crikey. Whew. How quick was that run? How quick did we do that one? Another one just shy of 10 minutes. Not bad going. Not bad going. And that includes the fish. And 2 Naramon lenses, because sure.
Dark times, killer. In times past, we've lost entire markets. Entire clades to the infested.
Nice to have circuit style vacuum, about 2 meters stops. D still about not doing it here. 2 meters a vacuum. I mean, we have already a small amount of vacuum. You don't have to physically touch every item most of the time. Oh, Arcane Descent has dipped. Don't think they said in the squad they were doing that, so that's okay. Arcane, thanks for joining us. New Rook apparently wants to be 2035. New Rook, sure. We can do that for you. We do that for you. Just before I do though, New Rook, just before I do, if I just bring up something here, right now, let me see. Yes, it was you. New Rook, you've just entered in a ticket to win a platinum giveaway, or at least attempt to. But here's the thing, New Rook. Here's the strange thing that I'm going to call you out on. Despite you knowing that you enter because you actively do so, the last time you won, you never actually responded. I have it right here in front of me. Message I sent, congratulations, you've won Platinum on stream. Please send me your Warframe username platform within 24 hours to claim it. Not only have you not responded to that, you've not responded even late to say, oh, damn, I don't know if I'm going to still get this, but here's my details, or, oh, I guess I'm too late. And you got the message like midnight for you? 24 hours, dude. 24 hours. It ain't midnight for 24 hours. And now you're entering again without even addressing that. I don't understand more than anything. I like to understand things, and I just don't understand that. Because the craziest thing for me, the craziest thing is that of all the, this was from QTCC, and of all the QTCC stuff that went unclaimed on the second run around, 2 of them were unclaimed by people who are regulars on this channel. You're one of them. And I don't get it. I just don't get it. When you saw it was way too late. Okay, Nuruk, do something for yourself right now. What I want you to do is go to that message, and I know you have it. Go to that message, respond with your Warframe username and platform, so the next time you win, should it happen, the next time you win, you actually get it, because I'll have your details on record. Don't everyone else do this. I will just reply to you something snarky. Actually, no, that you might want that. Don't everyone else do that. I will just delete the message and ignore you. But you do it. So this doesn't happen to you again. And then as soon as you've done that, I'll time you out for 2035 like you requested. And Tim Richard also asked us for it, so let's get rid of Tim Richard now. Come on, Nuruk. Do yourself a favour here. Damn, nearly got free snug. Yeah, I figured it out. There we are. Nuruk has finally responded. Right, Nuruk. Now we've heard enough from you. Now it's time you out, like you asked. Bye. What's 2035? So if you get permanently banned in Warframe, you actually get banned until the year 2035. And an old regular Quintus requested that as a channel point redemption. Time yourself out for 2,035 seconds. It costs 2,035 spanners. It is a homage to that. Oven Cake. I considered putting in alternate commands for Plague for people who can't spell it. But I figured, you know what? I don't understand exactly how people are going to misspell things. So I figured I'd just leave it in the title, and you could just read and type that. So you just have to try again, Oven Cake. You just have to try that again. Wi-Fi bugged. Oh, okay, that's what it was. Well, no one else has sent a message, so yeah, come take it. Is there a command with a snarky response? Yes, Gara and Oberon. Oven Cake? Have I misspelt it? I might have misspelt it. Have I misspelt it? I am working on half power. Have I been the dum-dum here? No, I haven't. No. No, I haven't. Don't fucking do that to me. Oven Cake. Oven Cake! Don't correct me when you were clearly wrong in the first place, and then we got it in multiple places to check. Don't do that to me. No. Bad Oven Cake. 10 seconds. Think about what you did. 10 seconds.
You choose to pursue other actions, it seems.
God damn it. Right then, Arcane? Arcane, what? Now it's showing so what? Well, now someone has messaged, so sorry Arcane. The moment has passed. Back to work. Sorry Arcane, game said no, and it's happening enough times that I'm not going to fight with it anymore.
He wants it to flourish. Why?
The humour of an oven gaslighting is not lost on me. Good catch, Simfire, good catch. Alright. Let's do this again, shall we? Everyone gets a 10-second timeout today. I see your bait and I'm not taking it.
Another pun? How humiliating.
It's fine, Oven. If I was genuinely upset, you'd have got more than a 10-second timeout. We've already banned one person today. Umbrella, that is a very good point.
The infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here.
Yes, we tell you what.
A thing that happened out
Tip the stream another steak dinner, and you'll have an Esprit command.
naive.
Which is a completely ridiculous offer and a suggestion you probably won't do it. So I can say that just out of silliness. Alright, now we wait for someone else to go do the start of the run. I'm just gonna let Meriadeck have their fun. Stage 1 of this bounty can only be done by one person, so we'll just wait.
The Quills see doom in his plan. For Grenier and Ostron alike.
Now, let's not get carried away with bad jokes, peeps. The rules of Twitch chat do still exist. Let's not get carried away now.
We know Vahek has Thrax toxin.
In case anyone's wondering why that is a rule on the channel, no bad jokes, it is because for quite a while, people actually got carried away with it, trying to grab their 5 seconds of fame, turning the chat into nothing but baby's first joke book. And it was actually infuriating. My earlier attempts to deal with that backfired miserably. So now it is a case of, nah, just not allowed.
Half an inch wide and a face like a rejected skin graft. Council would like you to make his life miserable. Well, more miserable.
Maybe it carries the whole first aid? Yeah, pretty much.
Toxin.
I can't tell if that's making it faster or if it's just got a timer on it.
Your chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin. The mixer is inside that vault. Clear
Alright then,
the area
that's
so
spawned, there you go, buff,
Keep them away, kid.
buff, and I'm gone.
Must finish its work.
There we are. This shouldn't be interrupted, right? Let's just set up safety barriers just in case. And we're good to go. Balls. Good start, good start. Oh, is there a... Wait, is there a lensing effect on these? Oh god, there is. Oh, how have I never noticed that before? Ugh. Oh, wow, okay. The game counted me. Yeah, I might need to remember to do the Nightwave skips, might I? Oh, for God's sake.
Yo Ken, Noom, eat him up, yours truly, a greedy mustachioed sociopath.
Alright. Vault, don't die, I'm busy. We'll just stay on this screen. I'm sure that'll be perfectly fine. Nothing can go wrong whilst I'm on this screen, right? Let's see. So that is going to be the thing. Let's see. In fact, I can just copy that message right there. That is perfect. Boom. There we are. Okay, yeah, that was never going to do anything, was it, Ken? No. I was stuck in the... I went to cast my 3, and I got stuck in the animation of throwing a goddamn die at a Vonvalist on Steel Path. I swear to fucking God. Where are some enemies? Where are some enemies? Oh, I'm out of energy. Thank you. I can't find my amp. I can't find my amp. What? I can't void dash or void sling. What? How do these things break?
It's ready.
Ask every day about level 2. All I need to do is some fishing. Alright, well, that all happened. Anyway, Esprit, thank you very much for the £50 tip. That's absolutely huge, so my dude. I really do appreciate that. Can this game give me a moment to exist? This is why I play Lanos. Esprit, really though. Thank you very much for that. And you've got your command. You've given me the exact wording to use on the command for you, so it's in there.
But we should try again.
Why not?
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
You happy with that, Esprit? Is it everything you hoped for? Snake Raider forgetting there's a T in Esprit. Because of course, someone who supports this channel as much as Esprit does has a T in their name. Unstuck is something you type in chat. You do /unstuck. Oops, I didn't put slash. Whatever. You do /unstuck, and it will place you into a supposedly legitimate location if you find yourself thrown out of bounds. Or just otherwise stuck in the wrong location. It doesn't fix various other bugs, like having your weapons taken away from you. Unstuck can only do so much. Oh, I've had operator bugs before now. I just don't use operator enough to encounter them often. Okay, it's armor stripped. It is shot to hell. Ah, that's down. Try not to blow up the pods with the Archibex there, because we might be able to get more infested spawns. To spawn this just a little faster.
Knock it on the head, eh?
A little bit of danger toxin. Thanks for the knockdown. That's dealt with, that's dealt with. Ah, that one's done fully.
Trying to protect these rats, but you will fail and fail.
Come on, infested, step away from the pods, thank you.
Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it
Not
on
sure
the
what knob
head,
over there,
eh?
to be honest. Is the Fallen Prime's reload that much of a game changer for the video? Well, I explained it in the video, so I don't know what more you want me to say on it, Amber. I literally explained it in the video. Here we go. It just seems too good to be true. Umbra, what I've said in the video is correct and accurate. If you're disputing that, I really don't know what to say to you. The video is correct, so unless you're just happy that the weapon's that much improved, interesting way of phrasing it. Maybe it's cultural. There we are, we're done. We did that really quickly this round.
You are not welcome on Kanzu's plain, snot thing. Nice work, #1 gun.
That was a
We're
perfect
breathing
side in.
easier back here. During these
Isn't
dark
Fallen pretty
nights,
popular already? It is, yeah.
Cetus is
It's my
great
most used weapon.
Nakak will keep you supplied until we beat this. Go see her. You have not won, maggots.
If we're running more, do we have time? We don't have time for another. Even at 840, I'll be honest with you, I am quite satisfied in calling that one there. That was a nice quick run, and a good point to wrap up the Plague Star. A good point to wrap up the Plague Star. Did that 8 minutes 40, was that? Is that the final mission time? Mine says 9 minutes 6. Counting for everything involved. So you could probably get... Let's see here. 8 to 9 former an hour. If you're really quick, you probably get 9 an hour. Is the time a different player to player? It might be Meridec because of the loading time. Because it is the time you were in the mission. So it will probably be your loading time difference. But yeah, 8 to 9 former per hour. So if someone is turning around and saying they've got themselves 100 former from this, then they've done this for 11 hours, it seems like. That's wow. That's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, there's no daily standing limit on this puck. It is allowing you to go absolutely bonkers until you sensibly stop or burn yourself out. I recommend the former, not the latter. Get it? Anyway, that wasn't even intended, I'll be honest. I just, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I made the joke. Whoops. In a moment, someone's going to spend 5,000 channel points and it'll happen. Time myself out? Alright. We can do that. 1 second. Where's the time out? The Kenjnir button.
Another pun? How humiliating.
Am I blind? Where the fuck is it? There it is. And we're back. Okay then, cool. That was a fun 10 seconds. There you are. You happy now? Happy now? But, yeah. A lot of people get very excited about this because, oh my god, built former, amazing, yeah, hurrah, get, nom nom noms. I cannot get that excited for it, I'll be honest. It's cool, it's an event, it's something. But it's just kind of there. And because we're repeating the same thing, it doesn't really feel like there's a progress. I mean, it's just a timed event. There's no progress bar. It's not like we're taking down individual Condrixes in Scarlet Sphere or whatever it was we were fighting there. We're not rallying together for different things. We're just kind of making our way through it. Putting toxins down and things spawn and die. It's just a thing. And the rewards, they're alright. But they're not amazing. They're not amazing. You made the pun redeem also do that? Nope. Nope, that was a one-off thing you got because it was funny. Think it might be good for new players to still scare some resources? There is that, actually. Yeah, there is that. For players who look at the blueprint and are like, oh my god, I need those materials to build it. Yeah. But those newer players are also going to struggle in the actual engagements. Because the levels of everything involved. We're doing the Steel Path, but even the advanced version requires you the resources to build the two components. And then you have to go ahead and do it. Also, those newer players should be looking at the other limited items first. Which isn't too many of them, but they should be looking into it. Most importantly will be the Plague Zorpat, so it is the Plague Kripath and Plague Kiwa. Those should absolutely be obtained, so that's 4,000 standing. You don't need the other two, the ones that don't have a standing on them, just these, mastery on them, just these two. There's the Ghoul Saw bits and pieces, you can get that elsewhere though. That's just Revelry, can't remember where you get it from, but you can get it elsewhere. Snipertrons, pick up. So there's bits. There you are. I wouldn't want a newer player spending too much time on this event unless they really enjoy it. It's a bit of a grind and it's a bit high level. It's a bit high level. What level's the basic version? Let's see. The absolute basic version, it says it's level 15 to 25 versus 55 to 65. That's much more manageable. That is much more manageable. But the standing you get from it, this is 3,200, this is 3,800, and there's an extra 100, and I think it's 75 bonus. This one's 1,025. So, for a newer player going through that, it's going to be, let's assume, the same amount of time. They do that in 10 minutes. 1,025 standing, that's going to be half an hour per former. Half an hour per former.
You upping your rates on me?
Vance goes to level 100 by the end. Is that level 100 for the Hemocite or for the other stuff? For the mobs. Because if it's for the other mobs, then fair enough, that's a problem. If it's just for the Hemocite, that's because of the the 2 lots of 4 items being added in. Previously, they were an optional way to increase the levels for higher rewards. Now it's locked in because people are leeching. Or just unaware and accidentally leeching. Mobs 302? Ah, okay. Not sure on the full mechanics then. In any case, the standing is still... yeah, it's 1,000. I wouldn't be surprised if that was just not new player appropriate. Yeah. That's it, because you'll spend probably the same amount of time based here and a Hemocite here. Yeah. Doesn't look great, does it? Doesn't look great. So overall, it's a thing. You can get built former. The more optimized your squad, the more likely you are to be able to handle it. If your name is Daitai1111, you should probably check your Twitch messages and reply to me. You can't claim anymore, but at least you can reply so I have your details for the future. I told you guys earlier there were 2 regulars, it didn't. How funny that both of them turned up today. Anyway. I'm not that excited about Bladestar. The changes are nice, what changes there are, but it's not enough to make it a fully engaging event for me. Oh, Umbrella, you know RNG spites us at every turn. You know RNG spites us. Zom say, I think fastest I saw was 5 minute 40 solo, which is crazy. Speedrunners do love me having things to speedrun. Yeah. There is definitely that aspect of things. It's kind of wild, really. The people who need the former the least are the ones getting the most former. And the people who could best benefit from the content are the ones most pushed out of it, or given reduced reason to engage with it. That's curious. I imagine that those who are doing really fast times are using some kind of ability damage to kill the infested, so that they don't kill the pods in the process. Therefore, probably getting the highest amount of infested spawns, so getting through the 25% build-up as quickly as possible, and then just finding some way to bring out the... what do you call it? The Hemocyte as quickly as possible to blow it up. But I can't be looking into it too far. As I'll say, it's going so far as learning out of bounds spots to go in Nova's portal to leave the cave faster. Wow, okay, that's wild. That is wild, yeah. Alright. Alvius Fura, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime up onto 4 months. I really do appreciate that. Alvius, cheers to you. On that note, if anyone else is sitting around on their Prime and wondering, do I use it? Should I go to the effort? Yes, please. Because you're already paying for it. You are all, if you have Amazon Prime, you're already paying for Twitch Prime. And if you're not using it, you have literally paid Jeff Bezos for nothing. Nah, that doesn't make sense, does it? So you may as well. Just a consideration. Oh, but that's all the Plague Star I really want to do, I'll be quite honest. That is all the Plague Star I want to do on that. Okay, and say 4 days till I can renew. I mean, if you've already subscribed, it's fine. It's fine. But don't worry about it. Now, we are going to be doing the Platinum Raffle in just a moment. So if you want to make sure that New Rook has as low a chance as possible of winning, make sure you enter into it right now. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat if you haven't already done so. Give yourself a chance to win it. It's open to all platforms, so it doesn't matter if you're on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, or Switch. Any of you can be the winner. I'll give you all just a moment. Understandable still. Understandable, yeah. I mean, you're fine for plan now. Did I say there were 2 raffles a day? No. You might be remembering from Wednesday Arcane where I said if I didn't have the Friday stream that I'd double up on the Sunday. But I have been able to do a stream today. I've somehow managed to get through it. Somehow managed to stay alive. I'll probably regret this in a moment. As soon as I shut everything off, my entire body will just collapse from the lack of energy. So we'll see. I might be holding out, I might not. Yeah, so I figured you'd be fine. Like, what was that, 3,900? I think you're good, dude. I think you're good. $3,990. Oh, sure, yeah, and an extra 90. There we are. I don't understand why it's 10 plats shy of 4,000. Never understood that. Why so close to, but not quite 4,000? Yeah, that's the Oracle tax. Oh, fair enough. Okay, yeah, Oracle makes sense. That's a good enough answer. Job done. That's a practical one. Sorry, SP, did I not properly recognize your effing around there? My bad. My bad. Should put it in a highlight message. No, we're all good. Alright then, I think that's enough people who've grabbed a ticket. If you haven't grabbed a ticket, well, tough, I literally just told you to, so that's your problem, not mine. Again, who needs a filter? Filters are expensive. So, let's see, who's going to be the winner today of the Platinum giveaway? The winner today is Dolvamir. Dolvamir, congratulations. You are the winner of the Platinum giveaway. I'll be contacting you here on Twitch shortly after the end of the stream to get a hold of your Warframe username and platform. We'll get that sent on over to you. Please learn from the mistakes of others and actually respond. You do have 24 hours. But congratulations on that. Don't do what Daitai did. And Meriadek, thank you very much for gifting a sub over to Dovamir. Well, that'll double make sure they're fine on it. Respondent Whisper first. I mean, Dovamir, now that you're here, perfect. Sometimes people aren't actually here, but you're here, so go ahead and whisper it straight to me. You have a limited time to earn exclusive golden cap remotes. What the hell is this thing? What's just popped up on the top of the screen here? What? Eh? Contribute to any level of the golden cap train to earn exclusive golden cap remote for 24 hours. When did this become a thing? Eh? Meredith, thank you for the 7 bits. You are currently the bit leader on this train at 7 bits. I got 7 bits from Meredith. 7 bits currently going on the train. Anyone go for more than 7 bits? Do I hear an 8 bit out there? 8 bits for the next bit? We're currently at 7 bits on the Golden Kappa train. Any more than that? Meredith currently at 7 bits. Calling it once. Oh, we have got a generous contribution here from Esprit Null. It's a gifted sub from Esprit Null going out to Waffles the Wise. Congratulations, and Simfire Titan is taking a bit of leadership. That's 104 bits.
Here.
104 bits from Simfire Titan. Now into the first place. Do we have 200 bits from somewhere else here? 200 bits. Anyone else want to contribute towards this? Let's see how many of those golden kappas we can throw around. I don't even know if this is how it works. We currently got 104 from Simfire Titan and the one gifted sub here from both Esprit and from Meriadek. Anyone else want to contribute to that one there? Oh, look at that. Meriadek has taken it even further. 666 bits. How do I have the energy for an auctioneer voice in this state? I don't know, Zob. We'll just go with it. This might be massive regret at the moment. We got 666 bits from Meriadek plus the 7. I guess that brings up to quick math. 673? Yep, 673 bits. Do we have 1,000 out there, perhaps? Could we have 1,000 bits to challenge Meredek for that #1 position on the Golden Kappa train? There's apparently only 4 minutes or so left in the process here. Wabbid wants to get timed out for 2,035 seconds. Wabbid, yeah, sure, fair enough. I did just get very weird, didn't I? Let's just time you out. And now they are timed out. Goodbye to Wabbid. That's what they wanted, apparently. Yup. Their entire contribution earlier was Dojo, to let us know where you can get hold of the Ghoul Saw, I think. Esprit coming in with a 1,500 bits, saying I bid. They have taken the #1 spot now. It is 1,500 for Esprit. This on top of Meredek now in the 2nd place. Simfire Titan holding the solid 3rd place on the bits. We are continuing to rock on through all of the hype train bits and pieces here. Snake Raider contributing 95 bits to the event that Twitch just kind of dropped on us out of nowhere. Things are shrewd as to entertainers. You know it, Trekkie. You absolutely know it. I don't even know where the accent is all coming from, but it's kind of building into it right now, isn't it? We've still got the opportunity for gift subs to take the spot as well, if that is what anyone's feeling to do. Alvius Fura has contributed 1 sub, so that's where they're sitting at the moment when it comes to subs. If you were to contribute 2 gifted subs, it would take you to the #1 spot there. Is it valuable? I don't know, but it looks like it's something. Esprit is currently in the winning place when it comes to the bits, though. It says Esprit has contributed 2,000 bits. I apparently missed one. Where the hell is that? Esprit has not contributed 2,000 bits to this. Whatever. Get us learn the power of auctioneer voice. Well, you know, it's just a thing that kind of rolls around, isn't it? And the real 11K has contributed further with a prime of 11 months. Oh. Cheers indeed to the real 11K. You know what I imagine, Esprit? I imagine because you're 1,500, it rounds to the nearest 1,000. That puts you on to 2,000. Congratulations. You have got 25% free bitage from your bits. That's how it goes. So for someone to challenge you, they would need to tip the stream 1,501, which technically counts as 2K or something like that. And we have another one. Would you look at that there? We now have TMB Dean. TMB Dean subscribing with their prime at 9 beautiful months there. That is a wonderful support as well. Even more adding to it. I have no idea where this Golden Kappa train has come from, but I'm rolling with it. Why not? It may count subs. Ah, no, you see, it's on a different listing here because it has it here for me. We've got Alvius Fury has contributed 1 sub and Esprit has used 2K bits. It's got to be a rounding error on that one. But you know what? Yeah, there's a rounding error in Esprit's favour. This is what Esprit gets for having themselves their own command on the stream now. I guess that's how it goes. You know how schizophrenic Ken looks on my end? Because on mobile, literally nothing is updating. Oh, wonderful! I look even more weird than usual. You gotta appreciate it. We are below 3 minutes on the Golden Kappa train timer now. 3 minutes left for you to decide if you want to get in on this. I have no idea what a golden capper is actually supposed to be. Is it literally just a dude's face in gold? It may well be. It may well be just a dude's face in gold, but hey, is that not a reason to tip some bits to the stream? Because you know you also unlock gold emotes on this channel when you tip bits. We indeed have a couple gold emotes of our own here. Look at those beauties right there. Look at those beauties right there. King Vab saying, hello Ken, I've finally been able to find time to join a stream of yours to explain myself. Simply, I was away from my computer at a time when I gave away the raid. Right, King Vab, okay. There's your brother. Alright. Well, we'll just skip past that one for the moment. Thanks for letting me know, King Vab. Dude's facing gold, yeah, dude's facing gold. Follow alongside, you could get hold of yourself the Quinn emote and the golden Grendel emote. I mean, what? Not. Your cheer didn't go through? Yeah, you put exclamation mark cheer 500. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do to make the cheer emotes happen. I mean, I'd try and make it happen myself, but I can't. Not allowed to. I've run out of steam to do the auctioneer thing, I'll be quite honest.
My ego boost may not have gotten my the plat, but I can still make my contribution accurate. Also, I'm done with the...
Nah, it's fine, Esprit. Thank you very much for the 500 bits there. Bring you up from 2k to 2k. Yeah, because that's how that works. We've gone from 2k to 2k. Sure, why not? Oh dear, dear, dear. I love how it also says on the Golden Train, send hype chats. One, this stream is not a part of the stream, so we never had hype chats. Two, Twitch have also discontinued hype chats. So... yeah, go figure. Go figure. That's a thing. We're at 93% of the level 3 now, which means it says that, that would be like, what? 100 or so bits to go? What do the trains do? Trains give you a limited opportunity to grab some additional emotes. This one is a golden kappa train, so these ones are golden kappas. But there's only 10 seconds left on it. Oh! Just at the end there. Didn't quite get it onto a new tier. 100 bits from Meridek though. Thank you very much, Meridek. Yeah, my head math was slightly off there. It got us to 99%. 99%. Meridek, for quick math, off the top of my head, for a rather awkward number, 7% of 2100, I don't think I was bad. That was pretty close. That was pretty close. Look at the golden kappas. Look at the golden kappas. There we are. Well, that was an unexpected experience. I don't know where that came from. Thanks, Twitch, I guess. Why? Yeah, my brain is a bit fried now. That was all very much a thing, and I'm not sure exactly how to process what just happened. So, God knows how you lot are processing it either. Hey, Esprit, you've got another badge next to your name. Look at that. You have a train. You literally have a train next to your name. You have a diamond, a teapot, and a train. It's like the world's weirdest tarot cards. I don't know what to make of that. I don't think anyone knows what to make of that. Let's switch to an intermission screen. Let's use this opportunity to see who we can raid to, shall we? Now you get to see me in all my wonderful pale glory up close. Who are we going to raid today? Who can we raid? If I have a look at the Warframe category... Interesting. I have no idea who to raid on the Friday like this. Oh, we can go to Neoness. There we are, that works. It's been a hard second. We can absolutely go say hi to Neoness. Who won the poll? The winner of the Platinum giveaway was Dovamir, who has already responded as well. Umbrelli, that was a bit harsh. That was a bit harsh, and you know it. Alright, The raid is up. We are setting off onto a journey over to Neonest. They are currently in the circuit, it seems. So let's wish them all the best with that. I wonder why they're not doing Plague Star. Probably because they have infinite platinum. Seriously, this dude has all the platinum in the world. So, let's raid on over to them. It's been a wonderful stream. Thank you everyone who has supported through this. I'm going to go collapse now. I'll see you at the end of the weekend. Have a very good one. And I'll catch you around. Bye.